on a walk-off field goal on a Monday night. The Bills would love to make sure that does not have that happen to them today, but the Broncos and Sean Payton, even though that was Russell Wilson, this is Bo Nix, they have some confidence coming in here today.
Yeah, the Broncos did go 4-5 on the road this season. Von Miller, who finished the season with 6 sacks, is facing the team that drafted him second overall all the way back in 2011. What did he have to say about facing the team he won a Super Bowl with the Broncos this week, Sal?
Yeah, he still loves the Denver Broncos. The Broncos' blood flows through his veins, and that's to be expected. I mean, look, here in Buffalo, we know that Jordan Poyer still loves the Buffalo Bills, but he plays down in Miami, or other Bills players that have left over the years. There's nothing wrong with that. And in fact, I think it speaks well to Von Miller's character that he still loves the organization that brought him into the NFL, that allowed him to become the player he has become. He's going to be a first-ballot Hall of Famer, no doubt. But today, he said, as much as that love runs through his veins, in those 3 to 4 second bursts when he's coming off the edge, he is looking to win the game. He's looking to win his one-on-one matchup and help get the Bills to the divisional round.
All right, well, we know a playoff atmosphere here in Orchard Park is unique. What kind of energy are you feeling from the crowd right now, Sal? Confidence or nervousness?
I think it's a little nervousness. I think until this game kicks off and then you see Bo Nix out there and they really start yelling, it's a little nervousness. Of course it is. You know that any mistake could end your season, but at the same time, they've been here before. This is the 4th straight year for the Buffalo Bills. In fact, 5th straight year for the Buffalo Bills to be hosting in this round. They are 4 for their last 4. They played very well in this round, and I think fans know that they are the better team, and as long as they play their football game today, they'll be just fine. Also, guys, a lot of orange in the stands across the way. Yeah, I read earlier this week that there was an extra flight added from Denver to Buffalo for Broncos fans. They love their team in Broncos country, but now, of course, today, Bills fans and Bills Mafia hope to send them back home to the West with a loss.
All right, thanks very much, Sal. We'll catch up with you shortly after kickoff. We'll take a break here, but be back with more, including Eric's keys to the game. This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
Shop the Home Depot's biggest bath event of the year and get up to 40% off select online vanities. Plus, get it delivered for free. Whether you're going for trendy and modern or cozy and timeless, there's a vanity that will perfectly complement your style. Get up to 40% off select online vanities only at HomeDepot.com. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Hey football fans, it's Patrick Peterson, former 3-time All-Pro NFL cornerback, and now the new host of First and Pod, the podcast that breaks down every game, every week, with new episodes dropping every Monday and Friday mornings. Plus, I'll be highlighting key matchups for DBs around the league on Patrick's Corner. Be sure to subscribe to First and Pod on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
You deserve sunglasses that can keep up with your active lifestyle. Whether you're on the water, hitting the trails, or soaking up the sun, Shaded Precision Eyewear provides superior protection and clarity. Use code PLAY20 to get 20% off. Visit SeeBetterPlayBetter.com.
Order for Jennifer C.
Is this my double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double sleeve?
Yeah. Can you handle that much caffeine?
Did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Oh, really? That's great.
Seriously, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Yeah, you just said that.
Did you say I just said that?
Yeah, I'm cutting you off.
I can't have any more? Why not?
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Now's the time to shop limited-time doorbuster deals during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Little Giant King Combo 6-foot ladder. Was $199, now $149. Plus, save $100 on a DeWalt XR 20-volt Power Stack 5-amp-hour battery. Was $199, now $99. Get these can't-miss deals now before they're gone. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Doorbusters valid 1/13 through 1/15. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Captain Morgan, the official spiced rum of the NFL. Every NFL season creates new legends, born on and off the field. And when you and your crew follow the captain, any story can become legendary. Visit followthecaptain.com to begin your adventure. Please drink responsibly. Captain Morgan Original Spice Rum, 35% alcohol by volume. Captain Morgan Rum Company, New York, New York.
The biggest bath event of the year has arrived at the Home Depot. Right now, enjoy up to 40% off select online bath, from matching faucets and accessories to vanity lighting and mirrors. Small changes go a long way. Give your bath a fresh new look with pieces that fit your style with up to 40% off select online bath. Only at HomeDepot.com. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
Welcome back to Highmark Stadium. Chris Brown, Eric Wood getting you set for Bills Broncos here on Wild Card Weekend. While the headline for the Bills has been their offense this season, for Denver, they're a team that's been relying on their defense for much of the year. Third in the league in points allowed, first in the league in sacks with 63. This Broncos defense blitzes a lot and gets home, but they do play a good deal of man coverage, and the Bills offense has feasted on that kind of coverage this season. Denver defensive coordinator Vance Joseph did play more zone coverage against Lamar Jackson and the Ravens earlier this season. Another mobile quarterback. Eric, do you think he changes his approach at all again here today?
I don't think you could play exclusively man throughout this game and get away with it. Josh is going to make you pay with his legs. He generally upticks his run production in the playoffs. Man-to-man defense, you're chasing guys all over the field. You need more eyes on Josh Allen, which happens when you're in zone defense.
Jackson was sacked once in that game back in Week 9 against the Broncos, but also threw 3 touchdown passes, had 280 yards on just 16 completions, and finished with a perfect passer rating. All right, every team in the playoffs has an identity, but high-end play callers like Sean Payton often have a few wrinkles in their game plan to effectively play off what they do best in an effort to get an explosive play. That's Eric's University of Knowledge this week, brought to you by Houghton University. Discover a surprisingly affordable Christ-centered university right here in New York. Eric, how does a defense prepare and remain disciplined for unexpected wrinkles off bread and butter plays from an opposing offense?
It sounds simple, but you simply got to do your 1/11th on each play, knock it out of your zone, knock it out of your assignment. And so you're looking at the tendencies throughout the week. Denver loves that inside zone run game. Is it a play action off of that? They run the third most screens in the NFL. Could it be a shot down the field based off of that? Those are all things that they're looking at all throughout the week, because Denver coming in as a 9-point underdog, the Bills understand they're going to be very aggressive in this game.
Denver's offense may not be a juggernaut, but it is efficient. Rookie quarterback Bo Nix has had a very productive rookie season, as head coach Sean Payton has put a lot on his young quarterback's plate, and for the most part, he's delivered with 33 total touchdowns.
Yeah, he's played well this year. He started off the season 0 touchdowns, 4 interceptions through 2 games, and Sean Payton, Davis Webb, their quarterback's coach, who I spoke to before the game, talked about how mature he is, and they stuck with him. And because they stuck with him, it paid off, and he played better football as this season went on. In their last 7 games, they've averaged over 30 points a game.
Nix was the AFC Offensive Rookie of the Month for October. He also won a pair of AFC Offensive Player of the Week awards. Most important, he led the Broncos to 10 wins this season, the most by any Denver rookie starting quarterback in team history. Time now for Eric's Keys to the Game, brought to you by the Western New York Ford dealers and the all-purpose affordable Ford Bronco Sport.
Key number 1 getting a win today against Denver is to make the Broncos one-dimensional on offense. You can do that in one of 2 ways. You can stop the run, take away that quick passing game, and make Bo Nix get into a true drop-back game, or you can play a great game script for the Bills, get an early lead, and force them to have to throw the ball to catch up in this one. Number 2, Bills offensively need to attack the linebackers of this Broncos defense. This Broncos defense, 3rd in the NFL points given up per game, one of the best defenses in the league. But at that linebacker position, whether it's against the pass or getting James Cook going in the run game, will neutralize that defense for the Broncos. And number 3, if the Bills are able to win the turnover battle today, they will come out of Orchard Park with a victory.
Rookie quarterbacks against Sean McDermott typically do not fare well, including playoffs. Rookie quarterbacks are 4-11 against McDermott as head coach of the Bills, and that includes last week's throwaway game at New England. Their collective statistics, a 57% completion rate, 10 touchdowns, 21 picks, and a passer rating of 62, and an average of 16 points scored per game. Bills have finished as the number 2 seed in the playoffs each of the last 3 years, and in each of the last 3 years, they have exited in the divisional round. Since 2020, no one has more wild card victories than Buffalo with 4. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
Sports Radio 550 WGR Buffalo and WKSE HD2 Niagara Falls, Buffalo, 98.5 FM.
An Odyssey sports station.
Let's take a moment to honor the brave men and women of our military and thank them for all the sacrifices they have made to keep us safe. We salute you. This salute is proudly presented by Hiller Comerford Injury and Disability Law, fighting to get our veterans the disability benefits they deserve. It's Hiller time. The coin toss and opening kickoff are coming up. This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
Hey, football fans, it's Patrick Peterson, former three-time All-Pro NFL cornerback, and now the new host of First and Pod, the podcast that breaks down every game, every week, with new episodes dropping every Monday and Friday mornings. Plus, I'll be highlighting key matchups for DBs around the league on Patrick's Corner. Be sure to subscribe to First and Pod on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
You deserve sunglasses that can keep up with your active lifestyle. Whether you're on the water, hitting the trails, or soaking up the sun, Shade & Precision Eyewear provides superior protection and clarity. Use code PLAY20 to get 20% off. Visit SeeBetterPlayBetter.com.
Order for Jennifer C.
Is this my double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double sleeve?
Yeah. Can you handle that much caffeine?
Did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Oh, really? That's great.
Seriously, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Yeah, you just said that.
Did you say I just said that?
Yeah, I'm cutting you off.
I can't have any more? Why not?
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Now's the time to shop limited time doorbuster deals during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Little Giant King Combo 6-foot ladder. Was $199, now $149. Plus, save $100 on a DeWalt XR 20-volt Power Stack 5 amp-hour battery. Was $199, now $99. Get these can't-miss deals now before they're gone. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Doorbusters valid 1/13 through 1/15. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
The following is a presentation of Odyssey Sports. For even more coverage of your team, download the free Odyssey app and listen to your favorite stations, shows, and podcasts.
Week 19 of the NFL season. It's time for the playoffs. The Bills managed a 13-4 record this year, and that means nothing today. But now, it gets real. There is no tomorrow. It's win or go home. Today, the 7-seed Denver Broncos are in town to go for the upset. Stay tuned. All the action is next. Buffalo Bills football is being brought to you by Northwest Bank. For what's next, get started at northwest.com. Now, live from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, here's Sal Capaccio, Eric Wood, and your voice of the Buffalo Bills, Chris Brown.
All right, welcome back to Highmark Stadium, where we are ready for Wild Card Weekend here on a Sunday in Orchard Park, New York. Chris Brown, Eric Wood coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth as we are set for Bills Broncos, the 2-seed versus the 7-seed. And it's a contest that the odds makers think heavily favors Buffalo, but Denver's been an upstart this season. There's no question about it, and they've been riding their quarterback, Bo Nix. But right now, I think we're going to head down to the field. This week's legend of the game is one Kyle Williams, Eric's former teammate. And I don't know if there's anybody better, Eric, at getting people fired up in a locker room pregame. I think we're going to have the opening coin toss first, though, as Josh Allen, Reed Ferguson, and Terrell Bernard are going out for the opening coin toss. Bill Vinovich, our head referee today, is going to handle that. So we'll throw it down to him for this opening coin toss.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Congratulations on making the playoffs. We have heads, tails. Denver, you are the visitors. What is your call?
Tails.
He called tails. It is heads. You're deferred. You want the ball? Which way you want to kick? Stay where you are. Denver, we're receiving the first half.
Come on, guys.
Good luck, gentlemen.
All right, so the Bills won the toss, have chosen to defer, and they will kick off to the Broncos.
Legend of the game.
Time to go down now to Kyle Williams, legend of the game.
Buffalo, it is so good to be home on Wild Card weekend with you. I have been given one job, and that is to rattle the walls of this stadium and let the AFC and the NFL know where the best fans in the world reside. It is in Buffalo. Hey, 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 let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Where else would you rather be than right here?
All right, well done, Kyle Williams. Today's starting lineups brought to you by Losi and Ganji, workers' compensation, personal injury attorneys, working hard for hard-working Western New Yorkers. First for the Bills offense.
Amari Cooper, wide receiver, Alabama.
Deion Dawkins, offensive tackle, Temple University.
Dave Edwards, guard, Wisconsin. Connor McGovern, offensive line, Penn State.
Osiris Torrance, guard, University of Florida.
Spencer Brown, Northern Iowa, offensive tackle.
Dalton Kincaid, tight end, Utah.
Josh Allen, quarterback, Wyoming.
James Cook, running back, Georgia.
Keon Coleman, wide receiver.
Khalil Shakir, wide receiver, Boise State.
All right, we are underway here on Wild Card Weekend. The kickoff by Tyler Bass goes for a touchback. The opening kickoff brought to you by Tullamore Dew. When it's game time, it's Tully time. Let's give you the Bills' starting defense.
AJ Epinesa, defensive end, Iowa.
Ed Oliver, defensive tackle, University of Houston.
Daquan Jones, defensive tackle, Penn State.
Gregory Rousseau, defensive end, University of Miami.
Matt Milano, linebacker, Boston College.
Terrell Bernard, linebacker, Baylor. Taryn Johnson, cornerback from Weber State.
Rasul Douglas, cornerback, West Virginia University.
Christian Benford, defensive back, Villanova University.
DeMar Hamlin, safety, University of Pittsburgh.
Taylor App, safety, University of Washington.
Side, and coming right up the gut is Javonte Williams, tackled by Terrell Bernard as the crowd is into it early. There is an early din here in Orchard Park as the crowd is ready to help this Bills defense right from the jump.
Yeah, not that they needed any extra help, but Kyle Williams got them going in the pregame. Denver starts off with inside run right up the middle of this Bills defense. I expect Sean Payton to try and keep this Bills offense, this Bills defense honest throughout this game, testing them with the run game.
Two receivers to the left, two to the right here on 2nd and 5. Orbit motion from Mims, but the handoff goes to the right to McLaughlin, and they've got him buried behind the line of scrimmage. Greg Rousseau got him from behind. Matt Milano with a helper.
Greg Rousseau beat Garrett Bowles, the right tackle. Mike McGlinchey, the right tackle for Denver, underneath, forced him to stretch that one out, and Matt Milano comes in and delivers a big shot at the end. This Denver offense on the season, 13th in the NFL. Bills defense, 29th in the NFL, stopping teams on third down. They got to be better at that in the playoffs.
Broncos break the huddle late, already down to 10 on the play clock. Javonte Williams back in as the third down back. 3 to the left, 1 to the right here on 3rd and 8. Crowd is going nuts. Play clock down to 0. He gets it off. Back to pass is Nix. Deep over the middle, and it's complete to Sutton at midfield for a first down. An 18-yard pass play.
Just too much time back there. Bills pass rush unable to get home, and they bring 5. They bring Bernard on a blitz as well. Nobody's able to win up front against this Denver offensive line. Just way too much time.
Broncos back up on the ball quickly, and it's a handoff. Coming to the right side is Williams. Buffalo's defense a little discombobulated, but DeMar Hamlin makes the tackle after a gain of 7.
Yeah, I believe they only had 10 guys on the field for that play. And so now A.J. Epinesa is coming out onto the field. Bills defense was struggling to line up, and Denver's going to get right back up on the ball.
2nd and 4 here, officially a gain of 6. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right with the tight end Atkins. Nix from the shotgun, back to pass, has time, going for it all in a deep post, and back behind and in for a touchdown is Troy Franklin, the rookie. That was Oregon to Oregon, a 43-yard touchdown hookup from Nix to Franklin, and Denver strikes first.
Offensive coordinators right around that 40-yard line love taking a shot down the field, and that's exactly what Sean Payton did there. And so they ran hurry-up offense after an effective first down run play, and then Nix drops back for pass. And again, nobody in his area. Dwan Smoot coming free late, but Taylor Rapp gets beat over the top playing the deep safety, and the Bills give up a touchdown less than 3 minutes into this game.
Here's the snap for the extra point. Hold is down. Kick by Lutz is up, and it is good. And the crowd here in Orchard Park silenced early. 12:36 left, and Broncos up 7-0. This Buffalo Bills radio broadcast brought to you by Northwest Bank. At Northwest Bank, we're here for what's next, like the next way to save, like a championship run. This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
The biggest bath event of the year has arrived at the Home Depot. Right now, enjoy up to 40% off select online bath, from matching faucets and accessories to vanity lighting and mirrors. Small changes go a long way. Give your bath a fresh new look with pieces that fit your style, with up to 40% off select online bath. Only at HomeDepot.com. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
You deserve sunglasses that can keep up with your active lifestyle. Whether you're on the water, hitting the trails, or soaking up the sun, Shadin Precision Eyewear provides superior protection and clarity. Use code PLAY20 to get 20% off. Visit SeeBetterPlayBetter.com.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Now's the time to shop limited-time doorbuster deals during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Little Giant King Combo 6-foot ladder. Was $199, now $149. Plus, save $100 on a DeWalt XR 20-volt Power Stack 5-amp-hour battery. Was $199, now $99. Get these can't-miss deals now before they're gone. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Doorbusters valid 1/13 through 1/15. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Captain Morgan, the official spiced rum of the NFL. The NFL season is full of legendary tales, on and off the field. And when you follow the captain within you, stories become the stuff of legends. So gather your crew and visit followthecaptain.com to begin your adventure. Please drink responsibly. Captain Morgan Original Spiced Rum, 35% alcohol by volume. Captain Morgan Rum Company, New York, New York.
This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
A sideline report brought to you by Richmond Bona Personal Injury Attorneys. When the unexpected happens, expect Richmond Bona. Buffalo Bills defensive back Jamarcus Ingram missed a couple of days this week for personal reasons. We found out later he welcomed a child into the world with his family, so Jamarcus is active today. He'll be out there on special teams as the Bills get set for this kickoff return down 7-0.
Yeah, congrats to Jamarcus Ingram, a dad for the second time. Ty Johnson, Ray Davis back to return for Buffalo as Will Lutz kicks this one off after Denver took a 7-0 lead on their opening possession. Fielded at the 6, out to the 20, 25 is Johnson, up over the 30, and out to the 34-yard line. They're going to mark him down actually at the 33 here. No, 32 is where they're going to mark him down. J.L. Skinner on the tackle, and Josh Allen brings the offense out for Buffalo.
Down 7-0. You got to have an answer here. You know, you got stunned on that first possession. Still 12:31 left in this first quarter. That defense is on the sideline trying to get regrouped, see how the Denver Broncos offense is attacking them, give them some time. You got to sustain a drive here as well.
It's the Bills' first drive of the game, brought to you by your Upstate Honda dealers. For great deals on the entire Honda lineup, visit your Upstate Honda dealer today. Allen, the shotgun, fakes on an orbit motion to Johnson, fires over the middle, and it's complete for a first down. Khalil Shakir out to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 16 on the play. Riley Moss on the stop.
I expect Shakir to have a big game here today. Denver susceptible, giving up yards to slot receivers, especially when they get in zone. They're in man-to-man defense. Josh Allen went after Riley Moss, who plays on the opposite side of Patrick Surtain. I expect to see that matchup attacked a lot throughout the game.
1st and 10 from the 48. Allen going to go under center here. Cook the lone setback. Here's the snap. Hand off to Cook. Going to try to bounce it outside. He's got the corner on Moss. 45-40 and down to the 35-yard line. Oh, when he puts on the Jets, you better look out. It's first down for Buffalo again.
That was a designed run up the middle, and James Cook just sees the edge wide open, decides I'm going to go one-on-one against Riley Moss, the cornerback again for the Broncos, giving up 2 big plays to start this game.
7-0 reports eligible, 70.
Coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Northwest Bank for what's next. Alec Anderson in as the 6th offensive lineman for this jumbo package. Allen going to go under center. 1st and 10 from the Denver 36. With 11:20 left, Denver up 7-0. Here's the snap. Another handoff to Cook. Cuts it back up the middle. Good yardage down to the 30. And the surge trying to push him forward another yard, but they'll mark him at the 30. It's a gain of 6 on the play. It'll bring it up 2nd and 4. Cody Barton on the tackle.
And there's why James Cook has been so effective this season. He shows off his speed on the first one. Then he shows off his vision on his second carry, weaving through the inside of this Denver defense.
So 2nd and 3 here, as he actually is marked for 7 on the gain. And Shakir in the backfield motions out to the right, where he'll join Samuel. Cook to the left of Allen, the shotgun. Here's a screen play to Cook. Shakir. Tunnel screen to Shakir. And it's good for a first down. Brandon Jones on the tackle as he's down to the 23-yard line. So it's a gain of 7. And let's go down the sidelines to Sal.
Yeah, speaking of Riley Moss, guys, he was a starter. He got injured. Levi Wallace became the starter, former Bill. When Riley Moss came back, the Broncos offered Levi Wallace a job on the practice squad. He declined.
Here's Allen, the shotgun on 1st and 10 from the 23. Samuel flared out to the left in the backfield. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Allen back to pass, has time, fires in the right side, complete to Kincaid, forced out of bounds there by Sternad, the linebacker. He's going to be marked out at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5 as the Bills are in the Relax red zone. Relax, we got this.
I love this opening script by Joe Brady. He's getting the ball out of Josh Allen's hands quickly. 2 running plays, 3 passing plays. The Bills are staying balanced. The strength of this Denver defense, besides Surtain on the outsides, the pass rush, these quick releases by Josh Allen are helping to neutralize that.
2 receivers on the left side, tight to the line. It's Hollins and Shakir. Coleman by himself on the right. Handoff goes to Cook, looks to bounce it out to the left and then cut it up inside. He's able to get 3, maybe 4 on the carry as they mark him down shy of the 15-yard line for a gain of 3 to the 16. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. It's the first 3rd down of the drive here for Buffalo.
Yep, and the Bills are 7th in the NFL in 3rd down conversions. This Denver defense 11th in the NFL in stopping 3rd down attempts.
Allen in the shotgun here. Ty Johnson to his left in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right. Cooper by himself on the left. Here's the snap. Handoff goes to Johnson, lowers his head, driving his legs forward, and it could come down to the spot as he is right at the first down marker at the 13-yard line.
It looks like he's going to be a hair short. The Bills are going to get right back on this ball. Expect a Josh Allen sneak here with Ty Johnson pushing from behind.
So 4th and inches here. Allen under center, Ty Johnson right behind him. They work it over the left side, and he's got it, no problem. Fresh set of downs for Buffalo here as they mark him down at the 11. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 11. Bills could get a first down if they get down to the 1-yard line. As we have 8:13 and counting left in this first quarter. Denver up 7-0.
I thought Sean McDermott might challenge that 3rd down spot. He ran all the way down by the official right around that 13-yard line, but elects to just allow Josh Allen to pick up the first down with the QB sneak.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Cook to the right of Allen. The shotgun, here's the snap. Give is to Cook. Over the left side. Lowers his shoulder into the safety, P.J. Locke. He makes the tackle, but it's a gain of 2 on the play.
Getting down in the red zone. This is good on good. The Bills' 2nd best red zone team in scoring touchdowns in the league. Denver is the 3rd best red zone defense in the league. I'd expect Josh Allen to be aggressive with his legs down here in the red zone and maybe get a rushing touchdown for 17.
2nd and 7 from the 8. 7:25 and counting. This is the 10th play of the drive. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and an empty set with Allen in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Pocket collapsing. Allen looking to escape. He does. Fires, and it's behind the intended receiver, Dawson Knox, the tight end. He had to hurry the throw as the pocket was collapsing quickly.
Yeah, he was able to escape the pass rush, and as he leaves the pocket, he sees Knox open. He thought Knox was going to sit where he was. Knox continued to drift to Josh Allen's left, and he chose it just behind him on his right side.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 7 from the 8. Again, Bills can get a first down if they get down to the 1. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. They're going to go empty again here. Allen in the shotgun. Play clock down to 6. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Fires. Looking for Cooper, but he airmailed the pass. It is incomplete. The pass sailed on Allen, and it was way over Mari Cooper's head. And the field goal unit will come on for Buffalo.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that ball slipped on Josh or if he thought Cooper was going to continue to work more towards the middle, but just a misfire there by Josh. And this Bills offense was rolling down the field but stalled out when they got to around right inside that 10-yard line.
This 26-yard field goal attempt brought to you by Univera Healthcare right here for Western New York teams on and off the field. Hold is down, kick is up, and it is good. 7:07 left in this opening quarter, and the Bills are on the board. They settle for 3 and trail 7-3. This is Buffalo Bills football.
The biggest bath event of the year has arrived at the Home Depot. Right now, enjoy up to 40% off select online bath, from matching faucets and accessories to vanity lighting and mirrors. Small changes go a long way. Give your bath a fresh new look with pieces that fit your style with up to 40% off select online bath. Only at HomeDepot.com. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report. Places that take credit cards nationwide.
Now's the time to shop limited time doorbuster deals during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Little Giant King Combo 6-foot ladder. Was $199, now $149. Plus, save $100 on a DeWalt XR 20-volt Power Stack 5 amp hour battery. Was $199, now $99. Get these can't-miss deals now before they're gone. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Doorbusters valid 1/13 through 1/15. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Captain Morgan, the official spiced rum of the NFL. Every NFL season creates new legends, born on and off the field. And when you and your crew follow the captain, any story can become legendary. Visit followthecaptain.com to begin your adventure. Please drink responsibly. Captain Morgan Original Spice Rum, 35% alcohol by volume. Captain Morgan Rum Company, New York, New York.
WGR.
Bills answer the Broncos touchdown with a field goal, a Toyota drive time of 12 plays, 59 yards. It took 5 minutes, 29 seconds off the clock, and that is all driven by Toyota, driven to you by Toyota, the official car and truck of the Buffalo Bills.
The Bills' first score of the game brought to you by Salino Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. First in quality, first in service. Call 6-8-FLUSH first. Tyler Bass set to kick this one off to Marvin Mims and Tremont Smith. Bills trailing 7-3 with 7:07 left in this opening quarter. As Bass kicks it up and away. This one's going to go for another touchback out of the back of the end zone. Got a rather mild January day here, as today's Buffalo Bills radio broadcast is proudly presented by the Upstate Honda dealers. For great deals on the entire Honda lineup, visit your Upstate Honda dealer today.
Bills had a chance to get off the field on 3rd and long and force a 3 and out. They were unable to get to Bo Nix. He finds Sutton down the middle of the field. The Bills got to be able to stop the run early in the drive, and then when they get them in those 3rd and long situations, this Bills defense has got to get off the field.
Bunch formation on the right. Pistol look from the Broncos, and now motion from Franklin right to left. fakes the handoff to McLaughlin, rolling out to his left. Smoot's there. He dumps it off to the tight end, Troutman, and it goes for a gain of 2. So Nix avoids the sack there. Milano and Hamlin on the tackle.
It's a great job by Smoot on the edge to recognize that this is going to be a play-action rollout and be right in the face of Bo Nix as he tries to get the pass off. He's able to find his tight end underneath, but on those play-action rollouts that have haunted the Bills' defense at times, that's a great job by Smoot forcing the dump down.
2nd and 8 here for the Broncos. Nix in the shotgun. Williams to his left. Takes the snap, handoff, comes over the right side and tripped up right at the line of scrimmage. But getting the worst of it is Taron Johnson, who's down on the field. He might have taken a knee to the head, and he is face down and shaken up.
This is tough. Taron Johnson's battled with concussions throughout his career. He filled the gap inside the right tackle, McGlinchey, and just takes a helmet shot right to the side of his head.
It's helmet to helmet there for sure. Dunn Tire is looking forward to serving you for another 50 years. Dunn Tire, the official tire dealer of the Buffalo Bills. 6:19 left in the first. We'll take a break. This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
How do you spot the all-new Nissan Rogue Rock Creek? Here's a hint. It's got all-terrain tires, a tubular roof rack you can't miss, and it's tough inside and out with lava red detailing. You'll also find it in its natural habitat, climbing mountains, attacking rugged trails, and never backing down from any adventure. The first ever Nissan Rogue Rock Creek.
Intelligent all-wheel drive cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions. Always secure cargo. Heavy loading of the vehicle with cargo, especially on the roof, will affect the handling and stability of the vehicle.
Right now, get up to 25% off select online storage solutions. Put heavy-duty HDX totes to good use, protecting what's important to you. The solid, impact-resistant design prevents cracking, and the clear base and sides make items easy to find even when the totes are stacked. Find select online shelving and tote storage up to 25% off at the Home Depot to organize every room in your home, from your garage to your attic. Visit HomeDepot.com. How doers get more done.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Hey guys, it's Jim Costa from Cash the Ticket. If you're betting the NFL playoffs, you need to be listening to Cash the Ticket. We're breaking down every single game, totals and sides, all the way to the big game. Subscribe to Cash the Ticket on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
Back at Highmark Stadium, Chris Brown, Eric Wood coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Northwest Bank for what's next. Taron Johnson, thankfully, got up to his feet, walked off under his own power, but he's getting the full workup for a possible neck injury in the medical tent. Meanwhile, it's 3rd and 6 here from the Broncos 34 for Denver, up 7-3 with 6:19 left in the first. Dime package for Buffalo and Cam Lewis in for Taron Johnson in that slot corner role.
Yeah, Jamarcus Ingram as well in here playing that dime roll, and the Bills are going to roll out with just 3 down linemen, keeping Matt Milano and Terrell Bernard on the field.
Matt Milano in the B gap here, threatening to blitz. Little Jordan Humphrey in motion right to left. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Here's the snap. Back to pass, has time, rolling out to his right, going to take off and run for the first down. Milano's got him by the leg and forces him out of bounds. There's the Matt Milano we know. 4th down, and the punt unit will come on for Denver. Boy, did Milano put the Jets on there.
Yeah, that looks like vintage Matt Milano. He struggled a little bit coming back off the long hiatus because of back-to-back injuries, but that looks like the former All-Pro linebacker, number 58 for the Bills.
Nix was almost surprised that he was there and caught him. Back to return for Buffalo here on this punt is Khalil Shakir. Dixon, the Syracuse alum, punts it away to high hanger, and Shakir has it at the 11. Shakes the first defender and gains about 4 or 5 yards out to the 18, where the offense will come out with Josh Allen at the controls.
Bills did their job. They got off the field on third down this time. The last drive, they forced them into an early third and long, unable to get off the field, and they ended up giving up 7. There, the Bills force a 3-and-out, and so this offense is going to take over with the ball on the 19-yard line. The Bills put together a great drive to get down into the red zone on their first drive of the game, just unable to cap it off with 7, and Josh had an opportunity to hit Dawson Knox for the touchdown, and just a little bit of miscommunication between him and Dawson, where he thought Dawson was going to sit. Dawson kept drifting, so Josh misses him, and then we talked about this during the break, and Sal made a great point that I believe on Josh's third down attempt to Cooper, when he saw a guy buzz into the area of where Josh wanted to hit, he purposely sailed that ball on third down out the back of the end zone to avoid a red zone turnover.
1st and 10 from the 19. Allen in the shotgun. He's got Ty Johnson to his right, Curtis Samuel to his left in the backfield, and now orbit motion from Samuel. Fakes the handoff. Allen steps up in the pocket, dumps it down underneath, complete to Kincaid at the 25, tackled by Barton. As it's a gain of 7 on the play, it's going to set up 2nd and 6 from the 26. 2nd and 3 from the 26.
Kincaid's a guy that I expect to get a lot of work in this game, working on that second level of this Broncos defense. That's likely the area that the Bills want to exploit the most throughout this game.
Alec Anderson in for a jumbo package here. Dawson Knox on the field as well. Receiver to each side, and the lone setback is Johnson. Allen under center, play clock down to 9, pitch play to the right. Johnson through a hole, 1st down and more, 35, and tackled at the 36-yard line. Riley Moss was there along with P.J. Locke, Brandon Jones with a helper.
Prior to the play, they brought Alec Anderson in motion across the formation to the right-hand side, and they pitch it to Ty Johnson right behind him. And Alec Anderson working on the outside against outside linebackers is a mismatch. He was working against Cooper on the outside and had a great block on him.
10-yard run there. Taron Johnson heads to the locker room. We'll get an update from Sal as soon as he has one. Allen under center, I formation with Reggie Gilliam. Another handoff to Cook. Through a hole, bounces off a tackler, still driving his legs, fighting, and he's got the 1st down and more. Still going with forward progress into Denver territory. How about this Buffalo offensive line making a statement?
All the talk about all week was about this Denver front, 63 sacks on the season, most in the NFL. And early on, this Bills run game is enforcing their will on this front. They're not going to let them just tee off in pass rush mode. James Cook up to 45 yards in the game on 5 carries.
That was a 16-yard run by Cook. Allen going to go under center here again. 2 receivers to the left. Cook the lone setback. Play clock down to 8. Another handoff for Cook. Over the right side. Flag on the play. Driving his legs. And he's down to the 44. We'll see if this one's coming back. DJ Jones on the tackle.
Yeah, it's in that area where it's, likely either going to be a misalignment on the defense in the neutral zone or an illegal formation by the offense.
Illegal formation. Number 70 reported eligible. 2nd down.
Let's go down to the sidelines to Sal.
Yeah, guys, Taron Johnson came out of the medical tent. He ran to the locker room. I'm told officially he is being evaluated for a head injury.
Okay. Injury reports brought to you by the Barnes Firm. Injured for help, call 1-800-8-million. 2nd and 7 here for Buffalo with 3:22 and counting left in the first quarter. Broncos up 7-3, but the Bills are driving. Cook in the backfield to the left of Allen, the shotgun. Shakir in motion left to right. 3 to the right, 1 to the left.
Hey, hold 40, hold 40.
And did somebody move? Yeah, we have a false start.
False start. Offense number 4. 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
So Cook was the one that moved. That'll back him up 5 yards and make it 2nd and 12.
Yeah, that's where you got to avoid these pre-snap penalties, especially against a defense like Denver, who blitzes the 2nd most in the NFL. They have the most sacks in the NFL, as I just mentioned prior. And so you don't want to get in these obvious pass situations against this type of team.
3 minutes and counting left in this opening quarter. Broncos up 7-3. Allen in the shotgun. 3 to the right. Cook to the left of Allen in the shotgun here. Play clock down to 8. Some late motion from Samuel. Back to pass. Has time. Still looking. Rolling right. Still rolling. Now going to tuck it and run. And Allen's getting to get yardage on the play as he fights off Brandon Jones. And he's out of bounds at the 40-yard line. So it's a gain of 8 on the play. And it's going to set up 3rd and a long 3.
tons of time for Josh Allen. They're just unable to find anyone down the field open. It's a great job by the offensive line in a situation where they know you're going to drop back the pass, providing Josh with a ton of time, and then he does a great job making guys miss on the outside to bring up this 3rd and 3.
So Allen in the shotgun here. Ty Johnson to his right in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left, Coleman and Shakir. Cooper on the right. There's the snap. Handoff goes, no, it's a keeper, a read option keeper to Allen, and he's through the first down marker and got some extra after that as he's down to the 33-yard line. So first down and more. Allen had me fooled on the read option keeper.
Yeah, and a lot of their shotgun runs so far have had that read element to them. That's the first one he's kept. Josh Allen generally has an uptick in rushing production in the playoffs, and he had back-to-back carries here.
Johnson's going to stay in the game here on 1st and 10 from the 33. Play clock down to 10 here as we're under a minute and a half left in the quarter. Allen under center, 2 receivers to the left, and now the tight end Kincaid in motion right to left. Fakes the handoff, play action, pressure coming, and he just dirts the ball as there was a jailbreak there by the Broncos. Let's go down the sidelines to Sal.
Yeah, guys, I've been told that Taron Johnson has cleared concussion protocol. However, he is still in the locker room being evaluated for a neck injury now as well.
Okay.
That's good news because it was scary. When he first went down, we were worried first about a very serious neck injury, and then when the concussion protocol happens, you're concerned about that as well. So great sign for number 7 for the Bills.
Injury reports are brought to you by the Barnes Firm. Injured for help, call 1-800-8-million. Allen in the shotgun, Ray Davis to his right, 2 receivers to the left, and now Samuel with some late motion here before the snap. Allen back to pass, has time, fires over the middle. It's complete to Coleman, trying to work for extra yardage, and he gets down to the 28. So it's a gain of 5 on the catch and run. Jaquan McMillan, the nickel corner on the stop.
I'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground and get up the field for maybe a couple yards there. Retreats a hair, trying to make a guy miss. And so now 3rd and 5 coming up for the Bills. And the Bills on the day are 1 for 3 on 3rd down, but one of those they got to a 4th and inches, and Josh converted it with the sneak after.
Coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Northwest Bank for what's next. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Allen in the shotgun. Play clock down to 8. Here's the snap. Back to pass, looking left. Complete to Samuel, who's past the first down marker, and a fresh set of downs for Buffalo as he's down to the 21 for a gain of 7. Under 30 seconds to go and counting in the quarter.
The everybody eats mentality's already working here for the Bills. 6 different guys have caught a pass in this first quarter for the Bills, and Josh Allen looks like he's going to be content to take this one down to the end as we got 8 seconds and counting left in this first quarter.
So they'll flip sides of the field here as the first quarter comes to the close, with the Broncos up 7-3, but the Bills driving. It's time to make the switch to the second quarter, brought to you by Northwest Bank. Helping you reach your goals with real-life solutions and advice. Go to northwest.com, Northwest Bank, for what's next. This is Buffalo Bills football.
Now's the time to shop limited-time doorbuster deals during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Little Giant King Combo 6-foot ladder. Was $199, now $149. Plus, save $100 on a DeWalt XR 20-volt Power Stack 5-amp-hour battery. Was $199, now $99. Get these can't-miss deals now before they're gone. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Doorbusters valid 1/13 through 1/15. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
How do you spot the all-new Nissan Rogue Rock Creek? Here's a hint. It's got all-terrain tires, a tubular roof rack you can't miss, and it's tough inside and out with lava red detailing. You'll also find it in its natural habitat, climbing mountains, attacking rugged trails, and never backing down from any adventure. The first ever Nissan Rogue Rock Creek.
Intelligent all-wheel drive cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions. Always secure cargo. Heavy loading of the vehicle with cargo, especially on the roof, will affect the handling and stability of the vehicle.
The biggest bath event of the year has arrived at the Home Depot. Right now, enjoy up to 40% off select online bath, from matching faucets and accessories to vanity lighting and mirrors. Small changes go a long way. Give your bath a fresh new look with pieces that fit your style, with up to 40% off select online bath. Only at HomeDepot.com. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
WGR.
Jonah.
Well, we know if the Buffalo Bills win today, they will face the Baltimore Ravens here at some point next weekend. That's because the Ravens beat the Pittsburgh Steelers last night, 28-14. Before that, in the AFC, it was 32-12. The Houston Texans at home blow out the LA Chargers. That's your NFL scoreboard, delivered to you by the UPS store. Be unstoppable.
And we'll have to keep an eye on the Broncos injury report here as Jonah Ellis, a linebacker, just went to the locker room. Bills to start this second quarter, 1st and 10 at the Denver 21. Allen in the shotgun, Cook to his right. In motion left to right is Shakir. Here's the snap. Handoff goes to Cook, working through a hole, and gets to the 16-yard line for a gain of 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5 as the Bills are in the Relax red zone. Relax, we got this.
James Cook is showing off some power early in this game. When the Broncos aren't able to get his legs out from under him, he's doing a great job of running those knees and picking up extra yards after contact.
So 2nd and 5 here as we are just underway in the second quarter. Broncos up 7-3, but the Bills driving. Allen going to go under center here. Bunch formation on the right. Here's the snap. Another handoff to Cook. Over the right side and dragging a couple of tacklers with him inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. That'll go for 2 and bring up 3rd and 3.
Bills have had a couple nice third down conversions on this drive. I would expect this to be 4-down territory here. They're bringing in Ty Johnson here for the 3rd down attempt. Wouldn't surprise me to see another read option type play, try and get this to a 4th and 1, see another QB sneak, and then get down in the tight red zone inside the 10.
3 receivers to the left. Coleman, Samuel, Hollins. Tight end on the right side is Knox. Ty Johnson to the right of Allen in the shotgun. Play clock down to 6 here on 3rd and 3. And Josh doesn't like what he sees. He's going to call a timeout.
He was confused from the jump. He broke the huddle and looked back down at his play call sheet that's on his wrist. Then he looked over at Ty Johnson. They were kind of pointing in different directions. That one looked like it was going to end up in a timeout the entire time. Just some confusion there prior to the 3rd down attempt.
This team timeout brought to you by Kaleida Health, the official healthcare provider of the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, Josh almost looked like, what are you doing out here on the field for this play?
Yeah, there was some serious confusion out there. And as soon as you never see Josh Allen break the huddle and look back down at his call sheet like, wait, is this the correct personnel for the play call? And so Josh Allen understanding, the severity of these situations, you get down in the red zone, you got to get touchdowns. And so makes the smart move with the confusion to call the timeout.
Looks like the same formation here. Allen in the shotgun, Johnson to his right. And now here's motion left to right from Samuel. Here's the snap. It's a design run by Allen through the left side, 10, and knocked down at the 5-yard line. Justin Sternad laid the hit on him. It was a good shot, but Allen pops to his feet. And it's a 1st and goal situation for Buffalo at the 5.
Yeah, they're utilizing Josh's legs early in this game. Expect to see that throughout the playoffs. He takes a pretty good shot at the end of that one. But Josh Allen on those QB sweeps where he can, use his vision to dictate where he's going to enter the hole on the outside. He's so tough in those situations.
Allen going to go under center here. Bunch formation on the right. Coleman out on the left by himself. Cook the lone setback. Here's the snap. Handoff to Cook. Through a hole on the left side. Squirts away and reaches for the end zone, and he is in. James Cook with a 5-yard touchdown run as the Cook is in the kitchen. And the Bills have their first lead of the game.
What a weapon James Cook has become for this offense. 60 yards already in this game. Adds on a touchdown there. He could do it inside. He could do it outside with his speed. He is the total package at running back.
And that's the 33rd rushing touchdown of the season for the Bills, who led the league in that category. The Bills are lined up for the Catholic Health extra point. Catholic Health, the right way to care. Snap by Ferguson, hold by Martin, kick by Bass is up, and it is good. 12:57 left in the half, and for the first time today, the Bills have the lead. They're up 10-7. This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
Now's the time to shop limited-time doorbuster deals during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Little Giant King Combo 6-foot ladder. Was $199, now $149. Plus, save $100 on a DeWalt XR 20-volt Power Stack 5 amp-hour battery. Was $199, now $99. Get these can't-miss deals now before they're gone. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Doorbusters valid 1/13 through 1/15. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
How do you spot the all-new Nissan Rogue Rock Creek? Here's a hint. It's got all-terrain tires, a tubular roof rack you can't miss, and it's tough inside and out with lava red detailing. You'll also find it in its natural habitat, climbing mountains, attacking rugged trails, and never backing down from any adventure. The first ever Nissan Rogue Rock Creek.
Intelligent all-wheel drive cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions. Always secure cargo. Heavy loading of the vehicle with cargo, especially on the roof, will affect the handling and stability of the vehicle.
Right now, get up to 25% off select online storage solutions. Put heavy-duty HDX totes to good use, protecting what's important to you. The solid, impact-resistant design prevents cracking, and the clear base and sides make items easy to find even when the totes are stacked. Find select online shelving and tote storage up to 25% off at the Home Depot to organize every room in your home from your garage to your attic. Visit HomeDepot.com. How doers get more done.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
All right, got a lot for you here down here on the field at Highmark Stadium. The Toyota drive time after the Bills take the lead was 13 plays, 81 yards, 7 minutes and 35 seconds. James Cook runs it in, driven to you by Toyota, the official car and truck of the Buffalo Bills. A couple injury updates. One for the Denver Broncos. Linebacker Jonah Ellis has a shoulder injury. He's a backup, questionable to return. But great news for the Bills guys. Taron Johnson officially back on the field and cleared to return to the game.
Yeah, amazing after that head-to-head, helmet-to-helmet collision we saw on that run play with Javonte Williams, but glad he has cleared any and all protocols, and he is good to go. Injury reports are brought to you by the Barnes Firm. Injured for help, call 1-800-8-MILLION. Got Tremont Smith and Marvin Mims deep to return for the Broncos, but the ball blew off the tee for Tyler Bass, so he'll reset that. And while he does that, we'll tell you that we're coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Northwest Bank for what's next. 12:57 left in the half. Bills up 10-7, but set to kick this ball back to Denver. And Bass able to kick it away this time. And this one's going to bounce into the end zone. And it's going to go for a touchback.
That one hit just... It was kind of a line drive kick, hit about a half yard deep into the end zone. Marvin Mims, their all-pro returner, let that one go. I thought we were going to see a return there by Mims. One of the keys of the game for the Bills is just keeping the ball out of his hands in kicking situations. If they punt the ball, directional punt it away from him, and then try and get all those kicks out the end zone like they did there.
Yeah, I thought it meant a hit at the 1 yard line, which would put it at the 20 if it skips through the end zone. No such luck. 1st and 10 for the Denver offense as Tyler Bidet, the running back, in for his first carry. He's going to take the handoff right up the middle and sprints through a hole. Taron Johnson on the stop there along with Rasul Douglas, but a gain of 7 on the play. Bidet just off of injured reserve, hasn't played since week 4, but supposedly a part of the game plan today, according to reports coming into this one.
Nice to see Taron Johnson back out there on the field. That was a scary hit he took earlier. It's great news for this Bills defense and great news for Taron Johnson.
2nd and 3. Jaleel McLaughlin now the lone setback. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff goes on an end around to Mims. Tries to get the edge and does to get the first down. Matt Milano was there to steer him wider than he wanted to go, but he got the 3 yards necessary to move the sticks.
Yeah, I thought Matt Milano was going to be able to make that play short of the sticks. Marvin Mims has got world-class speed. They used creative ways to get him the ball throughout the game. We mentioned him on the previous kick return. That I was surprised he didn't return that ball. There was an end around. They'll get it to him with screens as well.
1st and 10 here for Denver. Javonte Williams to the right and Nix in the shotgun. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Play clock down to 8 as the crowd tries to get loud. Takes the snap, back to pass, deep drop, deep over the middle, and it tips off a pair of hands. Terrell Bernard and the intended receiver Sutton, but it falls harmlessly incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Those balls that get tipped over the middle of the field usually end up in turnovers, but Taylor Rapp was coming on the opposite side of Sutton, getting ready to deliver a blow, so he wasn't in a position to make this interception.
Yeah, Bernard was dropping as hard as he could. Got a fingertip on it, enough to force the incompletion. Play clock down to 10 as Denver breaks the huddle late. Receiver to each side on this I formation, offset I set. Handoff goes to Javonte Williams, looking to plow his way forward, but it's plugged up by the Bills defense. And he only gets 2 yards on the carry. Going to bring up 3rd and 8 with 11:30 and counting left in the half.
Nice stop by the nose guard, Daquan Jones there, who's going to come off the field for a break here as the Bills bring in their dime defense. This Denver offense just 1 for 2 on the game on 3rd down.
Bills up 10-7, 3rd and 8, and the crowd getting whipped into a frenzy now. Going to try to help their defense get off the field. Von Miller on the left side of the formation. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, and now Sutton in motion left to right. Nix in the shotgun, Williams to his right. Takes the snap, rolling right, back to pass, fires, got an open receiver, but he threw it behind him. Sutton, the intended receiver, incomplete. Rapp made a diving attempt at an interception, but it hit the turf first. And the punt unit will come on for Denver again.
After giving up that long touchdown in the first drive, this Bills defense has settled in and forced back-to-back stops, a 3 and out, and then just 1 first down given up there. And a couple risky throws there by Bo Nix. We should see a turnover coming down the line. He was close to having an interception on that drive twice.
Riley Dixon on to punt this one away for Denver. Khalil Shakir deep to return. It's a fake, and he's going to throw it down the left side to Mims, and he's got it for a first down at the Buffalo 41-yard line. The fake punt works for Denver.
We knew Denver was going to be aggressive in this game, take some chances, try and steal possessions, and it pays off there. Sean Payton, notorious for gambling in the playoffs. He kicked an onside kick against the Colts when he was with the Saints in the Super Bowl, and there Jamarcus Ingram was to that side of the field. He's looking to get a block out there, but instead Mims breaks off. Him going down the field as a gunner and is able to catch the ball for the first down.
So the 16-yard pass play sets him up for 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 42. Full house backfield with Nix in the shotgun. Handoff goes to Williams up the middle, tripped up and dropped at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5 as we're up under 10 minutes left in the half. Bills up 10-7.
Bills gave up a fake punt against the Patriots a few weeks ago, and then here we give up another fake punt. Teams coming into Highmark Stadium understand that they're going to have to take some chances throughout the game, and it pays off there for the Broncos to extend this drive. 9 minutes and 30 seconds of counting left in this second quarter.
It's a 2nd and 4, split backs with Nix between them in the shotgun. Mims in motion now to the right side. It's a screen to Mims, but the Bills sniff it out, and the guy there first is Terrell Bernard. Captain Instincts was there in a hurry.
It's amazing how many plays that guy makes be in the backfield. His instincts, his nose for the football is tremendous. And so here comes this Bills defense to try and force this Broncos offense off the field. They got the ball at the 39-yard line. This would be a 57-yard attempt here if they were to throw an incompletion here. I'd expect Bobby Babbage to potentially dial up a blitz here to try and back them up out of potential field goal range.
Dime defense for Buffalo. Play clock down to 5 on this 3rd and 7. Nix in the shotgun. Crowd is loud. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's got to get rid of the football because Von Miller was all up in Bo Nix's kitchen. Incomplete.
And the reason Vaughn came free is because they brought a blitz there. They didn't have enough protectors in the backfield, so now Sean Payton's on the sideline trying to make a decision whether he wants to punt this ball away, which it looks like he's going to do, which I know the Bills are going to leave their defense out on the field here. They're not going to leave themselves susceptible to another fake.
Shakir going to go back, but the defense is going to stay on the field. It's called defense safe. Here's the snap, and it's an Aussie-style punt, end over end, designed to bounce away from the end zone, but it bounces towards the end zone and right into the waiting hands of Marvin Mims at the 1-yard line. Sean Payton wanted to back up this Bills offense, and it worked perfectly. 38-yard punt, no return. This Buffalo Bills radio broadcast brought to you in part by Reimer Home Services. For your heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical needs, get Reimer on the horn. Call 716-908-6828 or visit Reimer.com today. 10-7 Buffalo, 8:28 left in the half. This is Buffalo Bills football.
Now's the time to shop limited-time doorbuster deals during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Little Giant King Combo 6-foot ladder. Was $199, now $149. Plus, save $100 on a DeWalt XR 20-volt Power Stack 5-amp-hour battery. Was $199, now $99. Get these can't-miss deals now before they're gone. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Doorbusters valid 1/13 through 1/15. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Hey football fans, it's Patrick Peterson, former 3-time All-Pro NFL cornerback, and now the new host of First and Pod, the podcast that breaks down every game, every week, with new episodes dropping every Monday and Friday mornings. Plus, I'll be highlighting key matchups for DBs around the league on Patrick's Corner. Be sure to subscribe to First and Pod on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Captain Morgan, the official spiced rum of the NFL. Every NFL season creates new legends, born on and off the field. And when you and your crew follow the captain, any story can become legendary. Visit followthecaptain.com to begin your adventure. Please drink responsibly. Captain Morgan Original Spice Rum, 35% alcohol by volume. Captain Morgan Rum Company, New York, New York.
WGR.
Back at Highmark Stadium, Chris Brown, Eric Wood coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Northwest Bank for what's next, 8:28 left in the half. Bills up 10-7, but they're backed up on their own 1-yard line here as they start this possession. Bills have been running the football well, however.
They're up to 100 rushing yards here already in this first half.
So Cook going to be the lone setback as Allen goes under center. Bunch formation on the left. Coleman by himself on the right. Play clock down to 10.
Right there. We're good. Here we go.
Play clock down to 5. And a flag's going to fly. As a Bronco moved and Spencer Brown moved, we'll see who it's going to be on.
As an offense, we would always try and draw the defense off sides of this situation. If we get backed up, we're moving the football back just inches. If we can steal 5 yards, we're going to take it.
Not get into the neutral zone. False start. Offense, have to distance to the goal. Still first down.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you're literally moving it back about 8 inches there, which is fine. Spencer Brown took a chance, hoping that Cooper was in the neutral zone. And he didn't move. We could see the replay from a great side angle from CBS. And so Spencer Brown took a shot there. They moved back 8 inches. All is well.
Alec Anderson checked into the game in the meantime. He's going to come over to the left side of the formation. Cook still the lone setback. Allen under center. There's the snap, handoff to Cook, working over the left side, through a hole, and out to the 10-yard line as he's a yard short of the first down marker. He was through that hole like a shot.
That was a great vision by Cook because there was penetration on the play. Nick Benito, all-pro, second-team all-pro pass rusher, penetrated into the backfield, who's able to make him miss and then get up the field for 9 yards. I love that play call by Joe Brady. Don't run the sneak and waste the play and only gain a yard. There you get pays off for 9.
2nd and 1 here. Alec Anderson still in the game on the left side in a bunch. Cook the lone setback. Allen under center. It's another handoff. Cook looking to bounce it and then lunges for the first down marker. And looks like they're going to mark him a half-yard short. And the crowd is booing the spot of the ball.
Yeah, Sean McDermott's going to be down there. He's right down by the officials, right at that 10-yard line, contemplating throwing the challenge flag, but this looks like it's going to be another sneak by Josh Allen.
The 3rd and 1, and it's a sneak over the left side, and the surge pushes him there. As James Cook now has words with Malcolm Roach, the defensive tackle. Things getting a little chippy here.
Alec Anderson drove Nick Benito about 10 yards down the field, trying to get under his skin. Alec Anderson's a tone setter out there. He brings the juice when he's out there. You get backed up on your 1-yard line. Your first goal is to get that first down so you're not punting from your own end zone. Mission accomplished by the Bills offense.
Ty Johnson into the game as we're up under 7 minutes left in the half. Bills up 10-7. He's to the left of Allen, the shotgun. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. And now Samuel in motion right to left. Fakes the handoff to him, looking to throw it deep. Now checks it out in the left flat to Samuel. 15, 20, and out of bounds at the 20-yard line there. It's a gain of 7, and it'll bring up 2nd and 3. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
Sports Radio 550 WGR Buffalo and WKSE HD2 Niagara Falls, Buffalo, 98.5 FM.
An Odyssey sports station.
2nd and 4 here for Buffalo after the gain of 6 on the reception by Samuel. Ray Davis into the game. He's the lone setback to the right of Allen in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And now Samuel in motion left to right. Here's the snap. Handoff goes to Davis, working through a hole on the left side. Got hung up in the trash, and he's going to come up a yard short of the first down marker. So it's a gain of 3 on the play. It'll set up 3rd and 1. We're up under 6 minutes left in the half and counting. Bills up 10-7.
Bills have been efficient. 4 for 6 on 3rd down on the day. Wouldn't surprise me to see them run another designed run by Josh Allen here. We got 5 minutes and 40 seconds of counting. Bills still with 2 timeouts left. Denver with 3. The Bills deferred the coin toss. So at the end of this half, they're going to look for a 2-for-1 situation, get a score, and then get the ball coming out of the half.
Allen under center, I formation, play clock down to 5 here on 3rd and 1. Here's the snap, fakes the handoff, going to roll out to his right. Allen looking to run for the first down marker, and he outruns the corner, and he's got it. Josh Allen with that run has now passed Hall of Famer Steve Young for the most playoff rushing yards by a quarterback. The record was 594. He just surpassed that with that run for a first down.
And that looked like it might have been a sack on the play. Mac Hollins was covered down the field, and Josh Allen juked out Jonathan Cooper on the outside, who's got 10.5 sacks on the season, to pick up the first down for the Bills.
Fresh set of downs for Buffalo with 4:50 and counting left in the half. Allen in the shotgun, Cook to his right, 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Back to pass, out to the right side, complete to Cooper at the 31-yard line, forced out of bounds by Surtain. Let's go down the sidelines to Sal.
Yeah, guys, I've been watching where Patrick Surtain is lining up. It seems like it's by formation, not necessarily personnel. He stays on the Bills sideline a lot, but he also was over covering Mac Hollins a few plays ago when he was on the outside. Josh wanted to go deep, but then he saw that, checked it down to the running back on that one. That's a sideline report brought to you by Richmond Bona Personal Injury Attorneys. When the unexpected happens, expect Richmond Bona.
Cook the lone setback here. Alec Anderson back in for a jumbo look. Receiver to each side with Allen under center. Play clock down to 5 here on 2nd and 5. There's the snap. Pitch play to the left to Cook. Looking to find a hole, he does. Bounces it to the outside. Oh, a shoestring tackle, or he might be running up the sideline. Either way, it's enough for a first down. Tackle by Justin Sternad, the linebacker.
James Cook has developed so well with his vision. This is a toss sweep designed to go to the outside. He cuts it all the way back inside Deion Dawkins, the left tackle, and he's up to 76 yards in this game. He's averaging 6.3 yards per carry.
Cook going to stay in the game here. He's the lone setback. Allen under center. 2 receivers to the right, tight to the formation. 1 to the left. Motion by Anderson, lead blocker, run right up the middle, and Cook is met at the 40-yard line and stood up by Cody Barton. It's the first time I've seen Cook on his back after a run play.
Yeah, he's been falling forward after each one. Luckily for the Broncos there, they had about 3 guys in that hole and able to stop his forward progress. The Bills really milking this clock on this drive, under 3 minutes and counting. The time of possession has been dominated by the Bills, who are up over 18 minutes of time of possession, just 8 minutes and 28 seconds for the Broncos.
Gain of 2 on the carry by Cook, 2nd and 8 here with 2:47 left. Allen in the shotgun, Davis to his left, and now Shakir moving left to right in motion. And whistle blows, and we're going to have a false start.
False start. Offense number 73. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
So Dawkins left early. That's going to make it 2nd and 13 here with 2:39 left in the half.
Yeah, just got out just a hair early there. And the Bills have had 3 procedure penalties in this game. Little undisciplined there.
So Allen's going to go in the shotgun here. Davis to his right on 2nd and 13 as we come up on 2.5 left and counting. Left in the half. Kincaid coming tighter to the formation on the left side. Here's the snap. Back to pass, pocket collapsing, and Zach Allen has Josh Allen wrapped up for the sack. He busted through and wrapped him around the waist.
Zach Allen's tough. He plays that D tackle role in this 3-4 defense for Vance Joseph, and there he's working one-on-one against David Edwards and just gets an edge on his outside. Josh Allen had no shot in the pocket there, so this Denver team that leads the league in sacks gets their first of the day, and Sean Payton's going to call a timeout with 2 minutes and 22 seconds left to try and preserve some clock for his offense, likely taking back over with 3rd and 21 coming up for the Bills.
This team timeout brought to you by Kaleida Health. Health lives here. Let's go down the sidelines to Sal.
Yeah, guys, a couple plays ago, Alec Anderson came off the field limping, went right to trainers. They've been watching him on the sidelines. They looked at maybe his left leg, it looked like, but now he's up and he's working it out here with Tylon Grable on the sidelines, but he is surrounded by trainers talking to him right now.
All right, we'll keep an eye on that. Injury reports are brought to you by the Barnes Firm. Injured, for help, call 1-800-8-MILLION. Chris Brown, Eric Wood coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Northwest Bank for what's next. 3rd and 21 here, Eric. Not a lot in the playbook for that. What are we thinking here? You're on your own half of the field. It's not 2-down territory.
Yeah, if you do drop back the pass here, you want to make sure you get a completion so that Sean Payton's got to use another one of his timeouts here.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left with Allen in the shotgun. And now some late motion from Mac Hollins. Here's the snap. Back to pass, complete over the middle. Shakir at the 35, lowers his head and gets out to the 39. So the clock will run there, but only to the 2-minute warning, presumably here.
Sean Payton's going to elect to just let this one go down to the 2-minute warning, give his offense 2 timeouts. Nice job just getting some field position back here. And then now you're going to try and back up this Broncos offense after the punt.
So we'll take a break here as we are at the 2-minute warning. Bills up 10-7. This is Buffalo Bills football.
Hey, football fans, it's Patrick Peterson, former 3-time All-Pro NFL cornerback, and now the new host of First and Pod, the podcast that breaks down every game, every week, with new episodes dropping every Monday and Friday mornings. Plus, I'll be highlighting key matchups for DBs around the league on Patrick's Corner. Be sure to subscribe to First and Pod on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Order for Jennifer C.
Is this my double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double sleeve?
Yeah. Can you handle that much caffeine?
Did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Oh, really? That's great.
Seriously, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Yeah, you just said that.
Did you say I just said that?
Yeah, I'm cutting you off.
I can't have any more? Why not?
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Now's the time to shop limited time doorbuster deals during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Little Giant King Combo 6-foot ladder. Was $199, now $149. Plus, save $100 on a DeWalt XR 20-volt Power Stack 5 amp-hour battery. Was $199, now $99. Get these can't-miss deals now before they're gone. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Doorbusters valid 1/13 through 1/15. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Captain Morgan, the official spiced rum of the NFL. Every NFL season creates new legends, born on and off the field. And when you and your crew follow the captain, any story can become legendary. Visit followthecaptain.com to begin your adventure. Please drink responsibly. Captain Morgan Original Spice Rum, 35% alcohol by volume. Captain Morgan Rum Company, New York, New York.
WGR.
After this game ends, it's the NFC's turn, guys. They haven't played a game yet. It's going to be the Packers at the Eagles, and then later on tonight, it's the Commanders at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's your NFL scoreboard, delivered to you by the UPS Store. Be unstoppable. Also, Alec Anderson has gone into the locker room. He's being evaluated for a calf injury. He's questionable to return.
Injury reports brought to you by the Barnes Firm. Injured for help, call 1-800-8-million. Sam Martin on to punt this one away, his first punt of the game. With 2 minutes left in the half, Marvin Mims, the all-pro return man who leads the league in punt return average, deep to return for Denver. There's the snap. Kick is a high-driven ball. He gets it at the 14, and he is blistered by Mac Hollins. Oh, my goodness. That's a wallet phone keys hit, because Marvin Mims is looking for all three of them. And there's some extracurricular activity after the hit.
Reed Ferguson was right in the middle of all of it. Flags down on the field. It looked like Mims threw the first shot. It's generally the second guy who gets caught. We'll see if this ends up being offsetting here.
That was a textbook hit.
That's an incredible play by Mac Hollins, who was doubled on the play as a gunner, and you got a high kick down the field to an all-pro returner, and Mac Hollins makes him pay for not electing to fair catch that one.
Receiving team number 19. After this is the goal. First down. Timeout.
Stay tuned for the ECMC halftime show. ECMC, go where the Bills go. 1:52 left. This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
How do you spot the all-new Nissan Rogue Rock Creek? Here's a hint. It's got all-terrain tires, a tubular roof rack you can't miss, and it's tough inside and out with lava red detailing. You'll also find it in its natural habitat, climbing mountains, attacking rugged trails, and never backing down from any adventure. The first ever Nissan Rogue Rock Creek.
Intelligent all-wheel drive cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions. Always secure cargo. Heavy loading of the vehicle with cargo, especially on the roof, will affect the handling and stability of the vehicle.
Pros trust the Home Depot for heavy-duty storage solutions for any job site or garage. Right now, get up to 25% off select online storage and organization. Impact and water-resistant totes and shelving built to hold up to 2,500 pounds. Storage systems have space for all your tools and protect them in the garage, on the job site, and everywhere in between. Save time and maximize efficiency with adjustable shelving customized to your business needs. Shop and save on pro-grade storage at the Home Depot. How pros get more done.
Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, the Night Stalker. These names are infamous, but do you really know what drove them to kill?
In Mind of a Serial Killer, we don't just tell you the story, we break down the psychology behind it.
Follow and listen to Mind of a Serial Killer, an Odyssey podcast in partnership with Crime House Studios, available now on the free Odyssey app and wherever you get your podcasts.
Wide receiver, Khalil Shakir here.
Khalil Shakir.
When I want to treat my team to the most flavorful pizza on game day, I treat them to Picasso's.
Picasso.
Start the perfect order today at picassospizza.net.
We are Buffalo Pizza.
Wide receiver, Khalil Shakir here.
Khalil Shakir.
When I want to treat my team to the most flavorful pizza on game day, I treat them to Picasso's.
Picasso.
Start the perfect order today at picassospizza.net.
We are Buffalo Pizza.
This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
One of the keys to the game today was not let Marvin Mims make a big play in the return game. There, the Bills were forced to have their first punt of the game, and Mac Hollins had perfect punt coverage, and we're going to call that the perfect coverage of the game, brought to you by United Healthcare Medicare Advantage. Visit uhcmedicarebuffalo.com to learn more.
1:52 left in the half. Bills up 10-7. Denver with the football after the penalty on Mims. They're pinned back at their own 8-yard line, and the end zone crazies are going to make it loud for Bo Nix here in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Javonte Williams in the backfield to the left of Nix.
Bill started the last drive from their own 1-yard line to be able to flip the field, and now Denver taking over on their own 8 is a win for the Bills.
Nix working in the shotgun, standing at his own 2-yard line. Here's the snap. Back to pass, yard deep in the end zone, underneath, complete to Javonte Williams, and he's dropped at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 7. It'll bring up 2nd and a long 2. Matt Milano on the stop. Denver right back up on the ball as the clock will continue to run. 1:30 left. Nix back to pass, rolling out to his right, flicks it to the tight end there, Lucas Kroll. He's out of bounds, and it looks like where are they going to mark his forward progress? Short of the first down marker by about a half a yard.
And they wound the clock because he was going backwards heading out of bounds. And so minute 14 and counting, thought maybe Sean McDermott would call a timeout here to try and get a stop and preserve some time. But they're going to let this clock continue to run.
3rd and inches here. Nix under center, and he's going to run a sneak over the right side. And he appears to have it. Yes, he's past the marker. Fresh set of downs here for Denver as we're coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Northwest Bank for what's next. Denver will take a timeout there and stop the clock with 57 seconds left in the half. This team timeout brought to you by Kaleida Health. Oshai Children's Hospital helps get kids back to being kids.
And this is where Sean Payton's on the sideline telling Bo Nix, look, we're only at the 19-yard line right now. We cannot have a mistake by you. Yes, we want to put up points before the half, and Buffalo's going to get the ball to start the second half, but you cannot put this ball in harm's way. Don't take any chances here, or else the Bills are going to get their 2-for-1 opportunity that they're coveting right now.
So it's a 1st and 10 situation. Looks like the Bills are going to go with their dime package to try to keep everything in front of them defensively and not give up a big play. Ball sits on the 19-yard line. Bills up 10-7. 2 receivers to the left, one of which is the running back, Javonte Williams. 2 to the right in an empty set with Nix in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Back to pass, has time. Pressure coming now, rolls out to his left, going to take off and run. 20, 25, 30, and slides down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 12 and a first down. He did it inbounds, so the clock will continue to run. 40 seconds left and counting. Nix in the shotgun, Williams to his left. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Here's the snap. Back to pass, pumps, now fires, and it's complete to Courtland Sutton along the sideline, and he steps over the sideline out of bounds. Christian Benford is arguing for a push-off and offensive pass interference. He's not going to get it. Stops the clock with 27 seconds left. 1st and 10 at the 42.
We're going to see replay. He might not have got his second foot down here.
Nah, he's dragging his toe. I think he's
barely did.
Nix in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Back to pass, blitz coming. It doesn't get there. Fires and dirts the ball. Nix somehow underthrew it to Mims on a comeback route. He was open, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 with 23 seconds left.
It's twice on this drive. Bobby Babich, defensive coordinator for the Bills, has dialed up a secondary blitz. He's brought DeMar Hamlin twice. Both of them have been picked up well by Williams in the backfield for Denver.
Nix back in the shotgun here. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd and 10 with 23 seconds left. Here's the snap. Back to pass, has time. Going to roll out to his right here. Fires deep down the sideline and just missed Devon Vele. He had him open down the sideline and he couldn't hit him. It's incomplete. There is a flag on the play.
Yeah, this is in the secondary. Likely going to be defensive holding or illegal contact on the Bills secondary, which will give them a first down.
Holding. Defense number 47. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
So that'll move it out to the 46-yard line, 47-yard line. Still in Denver territory here with 15 seconds left. And you would imagine that the Broncos are looking for some kind of intermediate play here and then call a timeout and try to kick a field goal.
Yeah, Will Lutz, their kicker's been excellent this season. They're trying to get him in field goal range with just 15 seconds left here in the half.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Nick's in the shotgun, and a timeout here called by Buffalo.
Second charge timeout.
This team timeout brought to you by Kaleida Health. Oshai Children's Hospital is for our community's moms, kids, and babies. Let's go down the sidelines to Sal.
Yeah, guys, I would guess the 35-yard line is probably the target line here for Will Lutz. During warm-ups, he was consistently good from about 53, 54. Beyond that, it was a little more dicey, especially going this way sometimes. It could be a little more windy, although I will say going towards the tunnel seemed like it was knocking it down a little bit in warm-ups. So I'd say the 35-yard line is their target here.
Yeah, looking up the flags at the top of the stadium, it looks like this one will be into the wind. This stadium notorious for spiraling wind.
So it's a 1st and 10 at the Denver 47 for the Broncos here with 15 seconds left. They have a timeout left at their disposal. Buffalo also has a timeout left. So we'll see what Sean Payton dials up here. Nick's in the shotgun, Javonte Williams to his left, 2 receivers to the right, Sutton by himself on the left. Here's the snap. Rolling out to his right on a bootleg, has time to throw, and it's complete to Sutton. Tackled by Benford, but he's into Buffalo territory at the 32-yard line with 5 seconds left. And the field goal unit will presumably come on here for Denver with a chance to tie it before the half. A 21-yard pass play.
Third and final timeout, Denver.
Benford has found it difficult to stay with Sutton here today.
He has Courtland Sutton up to 3 catches for 51 yards on the game on 6 targets. And so now Sean McDermott still has 1 timeout left here. We'll see if he wants to ice Lutz out here on the field or if he's going to let him just kick it away and save that timeout. I would expect Sean to call a timeout right before the snap.
This team timeout brought to you by Kaleida Health and the Patricia Allen Fund for the most critical moments. Give today. This will be a 50-yarder from the right hash. Will Lutz 5 of 7 from 50 yards plus this season. Here's the snap. Hold is down. Kick is long enough. It's off the upright and no good. Lutz clanged it off the right upright, and that is how the half will end. The Bills will hold on to their 3-point lead at the break, 10-7 after the missed field goal by Will Lutz. Stay tuned for the Skyworks stats of the game, presented by Skyworks Equipment Rental. Building America from the ground up. Visit SkyworksLLC.com. 10-7 Buffalo at the break. This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
Now's the time to shop limited-time doorbuster deals during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Little Giant King Combo 6-foot ladder. Was $199, now $149. Plus, save $100 on a DeWalt XR 20-volt Power Stack 5-amp-hour battery. Was $199, now $99. Get these can't-miss deals now before they're gone. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Doorbusters valid 1/13 through 1/15. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Order for Jennifer C.
Is this my double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double sleeve?
Yeah. Can you handle that much caffeine?
Did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Oh, really? That's great.
Seriously, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Yeah, you just said that.
Did you say I just said that?
Yeah, I'm cutting you off.
I can't have any more? Why not?
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Captain Morgan, the official spiced rum of the NFL. Every NFL season creates new legends, born on and off the field. And when you and your crew follow the captain, any story can become legendary. Visit followthecaptain.com to begin your adventure. Please drink responsibly. Captain Morgan Original Spice Rum, 35% alcohol by volume. Captain Morgan Rum Company, New York, New York.
do you spot the all-new Nissan Rogue Rock Creek? Here's a hint. It's got all-terrain tires, a tubular roof rack you can't miss, and it's tough inside and out with lava red detailing. You'll also find it in its natural habitat, climbing mountains, attacking rugged trails, and never backing down from any adventure. The first ever Nissan Rogue Rock Creek.
Intelligent all-wheel drive cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions. Always secure cargo. Heavy loading of the vehicle with cargo, especially on the roof, will affect the handling and stability of the vehicle.
This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
Hey, welcome to the ECMC Halftime Show on the Buffalo Bills Radio Network. ECMC, go where the Bills go. I'm your host, Nate Geary, live from our Highmark Stadium. The Bills lead the Denver Broncos 10-7 at the half. Let's check in with our Sal Capaccio, who joins me now from the sideline here at Highmark Stadium. Let's, Sal, start on special teams. We knew it might be a storyline coming into this game. The fake punt, their second one given up in 2 weeks, a negative, but then Mac Hollins at the end of that half. Unbelievable play. Thoughts overall on the special teams in that first half?
Yeah, listen, you don't want to give up the fake punt. It didn't result in points for the Broncos. It did flip the field position, which is what they wanted. Mac Hollins with a great tackle. And then, how about Will Lutz?
Yeah.
Missing and hitting the upright. That's a huge miss of the upright here with a 50-yard attempt at the end of the half.
Sal, I'd say a nightmare start for the defense, giving up that long TD on the first drive, but they really settled in on that second half.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, the first drive was not a good drive. They gave up a third down and long, and then they gave up one over the top for a touchdown. You rarely see that. Great play designs, great aggressiveness by Sean Payton and the Denver Broncos to take an early lead, take some of the air out of this building, but then the Bills settled in. Only 2 for 5 are the Broncos on third down conversions, Nate. That's an area the Bills have not been very good on defense, but they've been very good today so far.
All right, lastly, Sal, on offense, it really felt like they've been able to do whatever they want, especially on the ground in that first half, Sal, but only 10 points to show for it. Overall first half performance, thoughts?
Yeah, listen, on the offensive side, the Bills have had a really nice game plan to run right at the Denver Broncos. Obviously, James Cook is doing a nice job incorporating Josh Allen into some design runs. He's throwing the ball well. They have to finish, though. They got to get more points. They have to get the ball into the end zone. I'd say, especially in the first drive of this half, getting points is critical.
All right, Sal, enjoy the second half.
All right, you too, thanks.
All right, when we return, I got your first half highlights, the Skyworks stats of the game, and a check of the out-of-town scoreboard delivered to you by the UPS Store. Be unstoppable. I'm Nate Geary. You're listening to the ECMC Halftime Show on the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
The Home Depot has up to 35% off select appliances like Samsung, ranked #1 in customer satisfaction. Shop the mega capacity 3-door French door refrigerator with 4 types of ice to chill your drink faster. Or the 5-burner electric range with no preheat air fry for healthier, crispy food all in your oven. Right now, get up to 35% off select appliances at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Visit jdpower.com/awards for more details. Pricing valid January 9th through January 29th. U.S. only. See store online for details.
Hey, football fans, are you obsessed with the game?
Oh, yeah.
Do you find yourself looking for breakdowns from every angle? For those who can't get enough, subscribe to Brian Baldinger's podcast, The Best Football Show, where he discusses the top teams and players from around the league each week.
That's what I watched this week. A dominant performance.
New episodes drop every weekday, including Trench Talk Tuesdays with former NFL lineman Mark Schlereth. Make sure to subscribe to The Best Football Show on the Odyssey app or wherever you find your podcasts.
At Northwest Bank, we're here for what's next. The next place to fill with love and laughter, with more mortgage options for first-time buyers. The next backyard patio party host, thanks to lines of credit with competitive rates. Even the next thing to check off your to-do list, with home equity loans that let you refinance high-interest debt. Our home lending solutions can help make your dream home a reality. Northwest Bank, for what's next. Visit northwest.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Business owners, you have a lot on your mind. Leave your building security to the experts. Call Great Lakes Building Systems at 892 Lake for a comprehensive fire and security assessment.
I'm John Woyden, president of Great Lakes Building Systems, where our business is protecting your business. We install and service complex fire, security, and video monitoring systems. If it keeps you safe, it's Great Lakes.
Call Great Lakes Building Systems at 892 Lake or go to glbs-inc.com.
We keep an eye on your business so you don't have to. Protecting your business is our business.
This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
All right, welcome back to the ECMC Halftime Show on the Buffalo Bills Radio Network. ECMC, go where the Bills go. I'm Nate Geary. The Bills lead the Broncos 10-7 at the half. Time now for some first half highlights. The Bills won the toss and deferred, but found themselves down a score early when the defense that never gives up big plays saw the rookie Oregon connection of Bo Nix and Troy Franklin go for a 43-yard touchdown to take an early 7-0 lead. The Bills responded with the Tyler Bass field goal. Then on their second possession, looking for a defensive response, the Bills would force a 3-and-out, thanks in part to a Matt Milano sack on 3rd and 6.
Back to pass, has time, rolling out to his right, going to take off and run for the first down. Milano's got him by the leg and forces him out of bounds. There's the Matt Milano we know.
The Bills found pay dirt for their first time on their second possession. They went 81 yards over 13 plays and finished it off with a 5-yard James Cook touchdown run.
Here's the snap. Hand off to Cook. Through a hole on the left side, squirts away and reaches for the end zone, and he is in. James Cook with a 5-yard touchdown run as the Cook is in the kitchen, and the Bills have their first lead of the game.
Looking to hold on to their 10-7 lead at the half, the Bills got a huge break when Will Lutz had his 50-yard field goal attempt as time expired hit the right upright.
Here's the snap. Hold is down. Kick is long enough. It's off the upright and no good.
Time now for the Skyworks stats of the game. Skyworks Equipment Rental, building America from the ground up. Visit skyworksllc.com. In that first half, Josh Allen just 9 of 12 for 69 yards. He was sacked in that first half. He had an 88.5 passer rating on the ground. The Bills doing work as a team. 22 for 128 into score in that first half. James Cook leading the way, 13 for 78, averaging over 6 yards per carry in that first half. And then leading the way through the air, Khalil Shakir in that first half, 3 for 34, Curtis Samuel 2 for 13, and Dalton Kincaid 2 for 12 in that first half. Matt Milano finished that first half with a sack as well. And a quick check of the out-of-town scoreboard delivered to you by the UPS Store. Be Unstoppable. 2 other games in action today. The 4:30 p.m. window on Fox. It will be the Philadelphia Eagles hosting the Green Bay Packers. And then tonight on Sunday Night Football on NBC and Peacock, we've got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers hosting the 12-5 Washington Commanders. Yesterday, the Houston Texans get a blowout victory at home. They were down 6-0 early. They finished that game 32-12 in Houston. And then last night, another blowout. The Baltimore Ravens, they beat the Steelers 28-14, ending the Steelers' season. The Bills get a W today. They will face off against the Ravens next week here at Highmark Stadium. And then last, the nightcap on Monday Night Football, the LA Rams host the 14-3 Minnesota Vikings. That one at 8 p.m. That's going to do it back here for me in our Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Second half action continues next from here at the Northwest Bank broadcast booth with Chris Brown, Eric Wood, and Sal Capaccio after a quick timeout. I'm Nate Geary, and this is Buffalo Bills football.
Now's the time to shop limited-time doorbuster deals during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Little Giant King Combo 6-foot ladder. Was $199, now $149. Plus, save $100 on a DeWalt XR 20-volt Power Stack 5-amp-hour battery. Was $199, now $99. Get these can't-miss deals now before they're gone. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Doorbusters valid 1/13 through 1/15. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Captain Morgan, the official spiced rum of the NFL. Every NFL season creates new legends, born on and off the field. And when you and your crew follow the captain, any story can become legendary. Visit followthecaptain.com to begin your adventure. Please drink responsibly. Captain Morgan Original Spice Rum, 35% alcohol by volume. Captain Morgan Rum Company, New York, New York.
How do you spot the all-new Nissan Rogue Rock Creek? Here's a hint. It's got all-terrain tires, a tubular roof rack you can't miss, and it's tough inside and out with lava red detailing. You'll also find it in its natural habitat, climbing mountains, attacking rugged trails, and never backing down from any adventure. The first ever Nissan Rogue Rock Creek.
Intelligent all-wheel drive cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions. Always secure cargo. Heavy loading of the vehicle with cargo, especially on the roof, will affect the handling and stability of the vehicle.
WGR.
To Highmark Stadium as we're just a couple of minutes away from second half kickoff. Bills lead 10-7 here at the break of this wild card playoff between the Bills and Broncos. We're coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Northwest Bank for what's next. All right, Eric, time for halftime adjustments brought to you by Freed Maxick CPAs, a top 100 accounting and consulting firm in the nation.
Defensively, the Bills settled in, and it's a classic Bills first half. They gave up an early touchdown. They gave up the big play. But when they've made Denver try to earn it down the field, they cannot sustain a drive to put up points. They were beneficiaries of a missed field goal at the end of that first half. But the Bills defensively limit the big play. Offensively, the Bills only had 3 possessions in the first half. One, they had to dig themselves out from their own 1-yard line. They were able to flip the field. They had a field goal on the first drive. They stalled out inside the 10. In their second drive, they were able to cap it off for a touchdown. The one thing that has hurt the Bills offensively are the pre-snap penalties. They have 3 of them in this game, and against a team like Denver that prides themselves on their ability to rush the passer. 63 sacks, most of the NFL on the season. They got one here today by Zach Allen that came right after an offsides penalty by Deion Dawkins. You can't back yourself up in a game like this to put yourself in those obvious pass situations.
What do you make of the approach to pass pressure on Nix in the first half? There are times where they've called blitzes. They haven't gotten there. They did get him in a protection issue, and Miller got to the quarterback, not for a sack, but at least for a hurried throw and an incompletion. And you don't want to just be undisciplined because he can get out and escape. So what have you thought of the pass rush approach today?
I don't think it's been good enough.
Yeah.
I don't think it's been good enough. We talked before the game. That's one of our concerns in general about the Bills in a potential Super Bowl run is the fact that with a 4-man rush, they're just not getting home consistent enough. The one time that they were able to get Bo Nix for a sack, which was essentially a scramble that Milano got him and shoved him out of bounds just before the sticks, that was just 3 down linemen on the field with 2 linebackers in that dime package. I'd like to see the Bills run a little bit more of that because the 4-man rush is just not getting home right now.
And then knowing that for all intents and purposes, only Sutton is a guy that's been getting separation down the field. Is there a way to roll coverage his way to maybe neutralize him?
Yeah, potentially. You've also had Christian Benford on him. The one catch he had on the comeback on that 2-minute drive was likely a push-off by Sutton that was uncalled. But, you got a lot of faith in Christian Benford. Could he use some help out there? Potentially. But I like Christian Benford one-on-one out there and let him settle into this game and try and make an impact here in the second half.
Second half kickoff brought to you by Outlet Liquor. When you need to stock up, it's the place to buy a case. What's your outlet? 10-7 Buffalo, and they're set to receive Ty Johnson, Ray Davis. Deep to return for Buffalo. Will Lutz set to kick this one off. And Lutz is the reason why the Bills are still in front. He hit a 50-yard attempt at the end of the half off the right upright. Kick is up and away, and it's returnable. Fielded at the 3 by Johnson. To the 20, 25, 30, spins away from a tackler, 35, and brought down at the 36-yard line by Chris Abrams-Drain. All rights to this broadcast are reserved, and any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the Buffalo Bills is prohibited. So a 33-yard return by Ty Johnson gets it out to the 36-yard line. Good drive start for Josh Allen in the offense.
Yeah, it'd go a long ways if they're able to put up 7 here, make it a 2-score game, and try and make this Denver Broncos offense more one-dimensional.
Cook the lone setback. Allen under center. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Motion here, right to left from Hollins. Handoff to Cook. Going to cut it back across the grain, and it's a good decision as he's out to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play. Riley Moss on the tackle. Little set up 2nd and 4.
James Cook had a great first half, and that puts him now up to 85 yards rushing in this game. Josh Allen finished the first half just 69 yards passing, but they haven't had to rely on the passing game. They haven't really had to force it down the field. James Cook doing a brunt of the work in the first half.
I formation look here from the Bills. Allen going to go under center. Reggie Gilliam in front of Cook in the backfield. 6 on the play clock. Here's the snap. Pitch to the left. Cook looking for a hole. He finds it. Driving his legs forward. He's past the first down marker. So it'll be a fresh set of downs for Buffalo as he's out to the 48 on a 6-yard gain. Let's go down to the sidelines to Sal.
Yeah, guys, and on that play, also on the edge, number 70, Alec Anderson. He's obviously cleared to return. He was back in on that play.
Injury reports are brought to you by the Barnes Firm. Injured for help, call 1-800-8-million. So 1st and 10 for Buffalo here, just shy of midfield at the 48 as we're just underway in the second half. 13:42 and counting left in the third. Bills up 10-7. 2 receivers to the right in a stack look. 2 tight ends on the left side attached to the formation. Cook the lone setback with Allen under center. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff, play action. Allen steps up in the pocket, looking over the middle, wide open. He's got Dawson Knox into Denver territory at the 27-yard line. There's the big pass play they were looking for.
And you set that up with the run game, so they ran hard play action there. You get the linebackers to suck up into the line of scrimmage, and then right behind them on a crossing route, here comes Dawson Knox. And that's where, when you get this run game going, you're going to get some easy shots down the field for Josh Allen.
A 25-yard pass play as the Bills are in scoring territory now. Back in the I formation look. Gilliam in front of Cook, Allen under center. 2 receivers tight to the formation on the right side. And now late motion from Samuel on the right. Handoff to Cook. Bounces it outside through a hole. 20, 15. Cutting it back into the secondary. And inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal Buffalo. James Cook looks like he's been shot out of a cannon today.
And he's over 100 yards, up to 108 yards rushing. Great block out in front of him by the fullback, Reggie Gilliam. He's one-on-one against Jonathan Cooper there on the edge. Does a great job kicking him out to get Cook a wide open hole up the middle.
The Bills are in the Relax red zone. Relax, we got this. 1st and goal from the 8. Allen under center, Cook the lone setback. Alec Anderson, the tight end on the left. Hollins motion left to right. Handoff to Cook. Through the hole, but it closes quickly. And he gets down to the 6-yard line for a gain of 2. Dondrea Tillman on the tackle.
Bills are staying consistent throughout this game with the run game. This is a Denver Broncos defense that wants to pin their ears back and rush the passer, and these are all just like body blows, and you just think that towards the end of the game you'll get your knockout punch by setting it up with all these productive run plays they've had throughout.
2 receivers to the left and a bunch look. Coleman on the right. Cook the lone setback. Allen under center on 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, another handoff to Cook. Looks to bounce it to the left side, but the pursuit is there. Cuts it up inside to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he does. It'll be no gain on the 2nd and goal carry. It'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 6. Tillman on the tackle there for a 2nd straight time as we have 11:15 and counting left in the 3rd quarter.
Bills are on the 6-yard line here. If you're able to get maybe half of this might be 4-down territory. You really want to make this a 2-score game here by putting up 7 points if you can. The Bills have been great on 3rd down today, 5 for 8 on the game.
3 receivers to the right. Ty Johnson to the left of Allen in the shotgun. Play clock down to 6 here on 3rd and goal from the 6. Here's the snap. Back to pass. In the pocket. Has time. Moving around, trying to avoid traffic, and now he's going to go down for a sack. Allen waited too long. Dalton Kincaid calling for defensive holding. Nothing from the officials. And that'll bring up 4th and goal, and the field goal unit will come on for Buffalo. Zach Allen and DJ Jones teamed up for the sack.
And that's just a coverage sack. I mean, Josh Allen had all day to throw, just couldn't find anything. Towards the end, I was thinking that he would likely just take off and run, but he decided to stay in the pocket and instead goes down for the sack, and the Bills are going to have to settle for 3.
This field goal attempt brought to you by Univera Healthcare, right here for Western New York teams on and off the field. It's a 27-yard attempt from dead center. Hold is down, kick is up, and it is good. 10:03 left in this 3rd quarter, and the Bills expand their lead to 6, 13-7, but it is still a 1-score game. This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
Order for Jennifer C.
Is this my double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double sleeve?
Yeah. Can you handle that much caffeine?
Did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Oh, really? That's great.
Seriously, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Yeah, you just said that.
Did you say I just said that?
Yeah, I'm cutting you off.
I can't have any more? Why not?
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Now's the time to shop limited-time doorbuster deals during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Little Giant King Combo 6-foot ladder. Was $199, now $149. Plus, save $100 on a DeWalt XR 20-volt Power Stack 5-amp-hour battery. Was $199, now $99. Get these can't-miss deals now before they're gone. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Doorbusters valid 1/13 through 1/15. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Captain Morgan, the official spiced rum of the NFL. Every NFL season creates new legends, born on and off the field. And when you and your crew follow the captain, any story can become legendary. Visit followthecaptain.com to begin your adventure. Please drink responsibly. Captain Morgan Original Spice Rum, 35% alcohol by volume. Captain Morgan Rum Company, New York, New York.
How do you spot the all-new Nissan Rogue Rock Creek? Here's a hint. It's got all-terrain tires, a tubular roof rack you can't miss, and it's tough inside and out with lava red detailing. You'll also find it in its natural habitat, climbing mountains, attacking rugged trails, and never backing down from any adventure. The first ever Nissan Rogue Rock Creek.
Intelligent all-wheel drive cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions. Always secure cargo. Heavy loading of the vehicle with cargo, especially on the roof, will affect the handling and stability of the vehicle.
This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
Bills start off the second half. Their first drive goes 8 plays, 55 yards, 4 minutes and 57 seconds. It's Tyler Bass making it a 13-7 game with the field goal. It's all driven to you by Toyota, the official car and truck of the Buffalo Bills.
And on that drive, James Cook went up over 100 yards rushing on the day. Now has 111 rushing yards on 18 carries. He's averaging 6.2 per rush.
They get down that tight red zone, though. I'd give Josh 3 chances at the end zone.
Yeah.
Those runs are getting bottled up when you get down there. They did have the rushing touchdown by Cook on the second drive of the game, but when you get down there, those safeties just get so low because they don't have to defend the deep field anymore. It becomes extra difficult to run the football in those situations.
We're coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Northwest Bank for what's next. 10:03 left in the third, and Tyler Bass set to kick this one off with the Bills up 13-7. Tremont Smith and Marvin Mims deep to return. And this is more of a line drive kick. It bounces at the 3, goes through the back of the end zone. Broncos are going to get this at the 20. Good job by Tyler Bass on that kick.
Yeah, saves them 10 yards of field position, putting that ball inside the 20 and having it bounce through.
Injured, call the Barnes firm. Our hometown attorneys want to help you get the best result possible. Call 1-800-8-MILLION. It could be the best call you make. Bo Nix is like, why is it not at the 30? And he goes, it bounced before the end zone. So if it bounces in the end zone on a fly and goes for a touchback, the offense gets it at the 30. If it bounces in the landing zone between the 20 and the goal line and goes through the end zone, they get it at the 20. So 10-yard difference here. This could be big. 2 tight ends set here for Denver. And the lone setback is McLaughlin. Receiver to each side here on 1st and 10 from the 20. Nix under center, going to hand it off, trying the cutback lane, and it is not there. Matt Milano shot the gap and dropped him at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Looks like Matt is back. He played well in the first half. Thought his best game of the season so far was that Jets game 2 games ago. He gets the week off last week against New England, and he's playing well here today. Give DeMar Hamlin credit there as well. He came down from his safety position on a late rotation, ate up a blocker, which allowed Matt Milano to come free.
They gave him a half yard on the carry, so 2nd and 9. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Vele in motion right to left. Nix in the shotgun. Takes the snap, handoff to Williams. Gets stopped at the line of scrimmage and stumbles forward and gets out to the 25. Daquan Jones got a piece of him. A.J. Epinesa finished him off. It's going to bring 3rd and 5 coming up here for the Broncos with 9:05 and counting left in the third. Bills up 13-7.
This Denver offense 2 for 5 on 3rd down in the first half. Bills need to force a 3-and-out here. Give their offense some good field position again.
Dime defense for the Bills on 3rd and 5. Nix back to pass, has time, Goes over the middle, through the hands, and incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. He couldn't hold on. Rasul Douglas in coverage, and out comes the punt team for a 3-and-out.
Big time 3-and-out there by this Bills defense. It's just a one-score game here, only up 6. You force this 3-and-out. Rasul Douglas and DeMar Hamlin both in the area to potentially get a pick there, but that ball falls innocently to the turf. That's now 3 balls that were potentially interceptions for the Bills.
Snap to Dixon, who kicks this one high. It's a hanger, so fair catch signaled for by Shakir, who fields it at his own 27-yard line.
Shakir looks comfortable out there filling in for Codrington, who's out with the hamstring injury.
And fortunately for him, he got a nice weather day as well. 8:40 left in the third. Take your life back with Catholic Health's Joint Centers, nationally recognized for faster recovery and better outcomes. 13-7 Buffalo, and they have possession. This is Buffalo Bills football.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Now's the time to shop limited-time doorbuster deals during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Little Giant King Combo 6-foot ladder. Was $199, now $149. Plus, save $100 on a DeWalt XR 20-volt Power Stack 5 amp-hour battery. Was $199, now $99. Get these can't-miss deals now before they're gone. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Doorbusters valid 1/13 through 1/15. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Captain Morgan, the official spiced rum of the NFL. The NFL season is full of legendary tales, on and off the field. And when you follow the captain within you, stories become the stuff of legends. So gather your crew and visit followthecaptain.com to begin your adventure. Please drink responsibly. Captain Morgan Original Spice Rum, 35% alcohol by volume. Captain Morgan Rum Company, New York, New York.
How do you spot the all-new Nissan Rogue Rock Creek? Here's a hint. It's got all-terrain tires, a tubular roof rack you can't miss, and it's tough inside and out with lava red detailing. You'll also find it in its natural habitat, climbing mountains, attacking rugged trails, and never backing down from any adventure. The first ever Nissan Rogue Rock Creek.
Intelligent all-wheel drive cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions. Always secure cargo. Heavy loading of the vehicle with cargo, especially on the roof, will affect the handling and stability of the vehicle.
WGR.
Sideline report brought to you by Richmond Bona Personal Injury Attorneys. When the unexpected happens, expect Richmond Bona. Now we know why Dalton Kincaid and Josh Allen were upset, guys. They showed the replay here inside the stadium, and boy, the defensive back did have a hold of Dalton Kincaid's jerseys. He tried to spin away in the end zone.
Yeah, and Bill Vinovich, head referee here, went over to Josh Allen to explain, and by the look of the gesturing and the patting on the back and the shoulder tapping and whatnot, it looked like Bill Vinovich was saying, we missed it, our bad. Small consolation now. In any event, Buffalo has the football, 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Let's see a makeup call then.
Handoff goes to Cook, and there's pursuit from the backside from McMillan, the nickel corner, who wrapped him up from behind, so only a yard on the play.
Yeah, maybe we get a makeup call here on this drive. The Bills have stayed consistent on the ground throughout this game. Looked like there might be a hole up the middle there, but the pursuit off the edge was able to bring Cook down for just a gain of 1.
So it's 2nd and 9 here with 8:15 and counting left in the third. Bills up 13-7. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Cook flared out to the left in the backfield. Allen in the shotgun. Motion from Samuel left to right. Allen back to pass. Fires underneath. Complete to Shakir. 35. Bounces off a tackler still on his feet. And forced out of bounds by Surtain at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 13.
Shakir's contact balance is so good. He throws a forearm into the defender to deliver a blow to the Broncos to be able to stay on his feet. was able to get up the field for the first down. The Bills defense forced their second 3-and-out of the game on that last drive. The last time they did it was the Broncos' second possession. The Bills were able to cap that one off on their next possession with 6.
Ray Davis checks into the game. He's to the right of Allen in the shotgun here on 1st and 10. Play clock down to 7. Receiver to each side. Here's the snap. Handoff to Davis through a hole on the right side. Flag flies on this play. It might be coming back as he gets out to the 48-yard line for a gain of 7.
And it's thrown by the side judge. Standing along the Bills' sideline, he makes this call from about 25 yards away.
Offense number 86. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
So Kincaid, the guilty party.
As a former O-lineman, it always ticks me off when those side judges throw the holding calls. There's plenty of guys with a better view of the play than you. We're not getting to see a replay here in the stadium. We finally do now. And so what Dawson Knox did is he pulled the hip of Benito on the play. A lot of times they let that go. He called it a slingshot block. There, the Bills get flagged for it.
So it's 1st and 20 now. Allen in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Davis in the backfield to the left of Allen, and now Amari Cooper comes in motion, doubles back to the right side. Back to pass. Allen has time in the pocket, now has to roll to his right to buy more time. And he's going to take off and run with it as he's out to the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 8 on the scramble by Allen. So he gets almost half of it back. It'll be 2nd and 13.
The Bills have cost themselves with penalties in this game, especially on the offensive side of the ball. Bills with 5 penalties in this game. Denver just 1.
Chris Brown, Eric Wood coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Northwest Bank for what's next. They mark Allen down at the 38. So it's a true 2nd and 13 here. Davis in the backfield. And now motioning out of the backfield is Hollins to the left. 3 receivers to the left here. Kincaid on the right. Allen in the shotgun, 10 on the play clock. Here's the snap. Blitz coming. Allen has Davis, and he overshot him. And Ray Davis gets absolutely labeled by the safety, Brandon Jones, and knocked him out cold. He's out cold on the field.
Yeah, they're waving over for
Flags fly, as this will be targeting for sure.
And Josh Allen's beside himself because he knows he set him up for that one. Josh had him completely uncovered. Denver brought blitz. There was no one.
Foul. Defense number 22, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And that's a kind of foul that can be ejectable. You can be ejected for something like that. If they deem it, he's out on his feet. It's a head-to-head contact there. 6:05 left in the third, 13-7 Buffalo. We'll take a break. This is Buffalo Bills football.
Now's the time to shop limited-time doorbuster deals during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Little Giant King Combo 6-foot ladder. Was $199, now $149. Plus, save $100 on a DeWalt XR 20-volt Power Stack 5-amp-hour battery. Was $199, now $99. Get these can't-miss deals now before they're gone. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Doorbusters valid 1/13 through 1/15. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Hey, football fans, it's Andrew Filipponi, host of the First and Pod podcast. Join me and my co-host, 3-time All-Pro Patrick Peterson, as we break down every game every week. New episodes drop on Monday and Friday mornings. Be sure to subscribe on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Order for Jennifer C.
Is this my double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double sleeve?
Yeah. Can you handle that much caffeine?
Did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Oh, really? That's great.
Seriously, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Yeah, you just said that.
Did you say I just said that?
Yeah, I'm cutting you off.
I can't have any more? Why not?
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Captain Morgan, the official spice rum of the NFL. The NFL season is full of legendary tales, on and off the field. And when you follow the captain within you, stories become the stuff of legends. So gather your crew and visit followthecaptain.com to begin your adventure. Please drink responsibly. Captain Morgan Original Spice Rum, 35% alcohol by volume. Captain Morgan Rum Company, New York, New York.
WGR.
As Ray Davis has walked to the locker room, we'll tell you about the rest of the NFL, and of course, two teams sitting at home this weekend with the number one seeds. The AFC, it's the Kansas City Chiefs. It's the NFC, it's the Detroit Lions. And of course, how today unfolds determines how these teams will play and who they will play next week. That is your NFL scoreboard, delivered to you by the UPS Store. Be unstoppable.
As you heard Sal say, Ray Davis walked to the locker room under his own power with assistance. I formation here after the personal foul penalty. Handoff goes to Cook, trying to run over the left side, but he's stopped for a gain of just one as Denver blocked it up there, and a little bit of a run blitz as well. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
Sports Radio 550 WGR Buffalo and WKSE HD2 Niagara Falls, Buffalo, 98.5 FM.
An Odyssey sports station.
5:38 and counting left here in the third. Bills up 13-7. 2nd and 9 for Buffalo as they're into Denver territory at the 46. Allen in the shotgun, Cook to his right. Receiver to left side, 2 to the right. Shakir in motion. Here's the snap. 5-man pressure. Allen over the middle. Complete to the tight end. Dawson Knox. Had the 2 biggest pass plays of the day for Buffalo. Another first down as he's down to the 33-yard line. Riley Moss on the tackle.
That's 4 catches on the game by the Bills tight ends. And that's accounting for 50 of Josh Allen's 120 yards on the game.
It's a 13-yard pass play, so a fresh set of downs for Buffalo. Pistol look with Ty Johnson in the game. And now he's going to flare out to the right with Allen in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shakir in motion right to left, and now in an orbit motion. They fake the handoff to Shakir. Allen steps up in the pocket and overthrew Coleman. He had him open on the right sideline and threw it over his head. Zach Allen with a quarterback hit on the play.
I'm assuming the pressure in the pocket led to the misfire. That's a rare miss, especially by that much for Josh. Keon Coleman was running a crossing route across the field and then broke it off going back the other way. That was the design shot that the Bills have been setting up for a while. Unfortunately, Josh missed that one.
2nd and 10, 4:38 left in the third. Allen going to go in the shotgun here. 2 receivers to the right. Shakir by himself on the left. Cook to the right of Allen. And now Shakir in motion left to right. Here's the snap. Handoff to Cook. Going to try to bounce it around the right side, but he's wrapped up by Tillman. Tillman has been a great edge setter in the run front here this afternoon for Denver. That's his 3rd tackle in the run front.
Deion Dawkins came on that tackle trap play that the Bills use so often, and he was able to get off the block of Deion and then go back outside and make that play was Tillman. So now the Bills got 3rd and 8 coming up. 5 for 9 on the game on 3rd down.
Allen in the shotgun here. Ty Johnson to his right. Now flares out to the left in the backfield. 3 receivers to the left. Play clock down to 8. Here's the snap. And they run a screen play to Shakir. Down to the 25. And he's going to come up about 1.5 yards short of the first down marker. Decision time here for Coach McDermott on 4th and about 1.5.
I almost think you could sneak this with as much movement as you've been getting on Josh Allen sneaks. The crowd's going nuts right now. Josh trying to calm them down so they can get the play call. The Bills huddling up about 1 yard away from the ball. Usually it's about 5 yards away. Thought they were going to get right on the line, but instead they get in the huddle. Josh is in an empty formation right now. Would expect him to potentially just run this one.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and now Ty Johnson retreats to the backfield. Here's the snap. He's going to go back to pass. Allen rolling out to his right, looking for somebody open. Nobody is. Has to throw it to the end zone for Ty Johnson, who makes a sliding catch in the end zone for the touchdown. Well, who would have expected that? Talk about stretching the play out to the last possible second. A 24-yard touchdown strike from Allen to Ty Johnson. And with that touchdown pass, Josh Allen passes Hall of Famer Jim Kelly for the most touchdowns in team history in the playoffs.
What a throw and what a catch. I thought that one was going to be Ty Johnson out of the back of the end zone, and he just uses great body awareness to be able to stay in. Officials are going to take another look at this one.
He kept the ball off the ground with his forearm. A brilliant play by Ty Johnson, who now has 4 receiving touchdowns on the season. And the Bills running backs came into this game leading the NFL in receiving touchdowns with 8 and in yards per reception with 10.9. That average just went up.
It did, and Josh could have ran for that first down. The Bills got to hope that Ty Johnson's right foot did not hit out of bounds before or during the catch. It's really close.
So they're going to look to see if his foot's out of bounds before the catch. That might be the issue for illegal touching. Buffalo Bills football brought to you in part by Toyota, the official car and truck of the Buffalo Bills. Toyota, let's go places. This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
Order for Jennifer C.
Is this my double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double sleeve?
Yeah. Can you handle that much caffeine?
Did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Oh, really? That's great.
Seriously, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Yeah, you just said that.
Did you say I just said that?
Yeah, I'm cutting you off.
I can't have any more? Why not?
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Now's the time to shop limited time doorbuster deals during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Little Giant King Combo 6-foot ladder. Was $199, now $149. Plus, save $100 on a DeWalt XR 20-volt Power Stack 5 amp-hour battery. Was $199, now $99. Get these can't-miss deals now before they're gone. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Doorbusters valid 1/13 through 1/15. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Captain Morgan, the official spiced rum of the NFL. The NFL season is full of legendary tales, on and off the field. And when you follow the captain within you, stories become the stuff of legends. So gather your crew and visit followthecaptain.com to begin your adventure. Please drink responsibly. Captain Morgan Original Spiced Rum, 35% alcohol by volume. Captain Morgan Rum Company, New York, New York.
How do you spot the all-new Nissan Rogue Rock Creek? Here's a hint. It's got all-terrain tires, a tubular roof rack you can't miss, and it's tough inside and out with lava red detailing. You'll also find it in its natural habitat, climbing mountains, attacking rugged trails, and never backing down from any adventure. The first ever Nissan Rogue Rock Creek.
Intelligent all-wheel drive cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions. Always secure cargo. Heavy loading of the vehicle with cargo, especially on the roof, will affect the handling and stability of the vehicle.
Public.
This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
The first career playoff touchdown reception by Ty Johnson in his career is upheld. They reviewed it, and the play on the field stood. So it's 19-7 Buffalo with 3:06 left in the third. And the Bills are going to go for a 2-point conversion attempt here. Brought to you by Catholic Health, the right way to care. Tremendous body control from Ty Johnson on that play. Not only to keep the ball off the turf, but to keep his body from making contact with the end line. Ty Johnson in the game here. They're going to go empty. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Allen in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Allen fires to the right side, and it's complete to Keon Coleman for the 2-point conversion. And the Bills are up 14, 21-7. Let's go down the sidelines to Sal.
Boy, that was interesting, guys, but the Bills get it done. Let me get you the Toyota drive time here as I get my hands out of my glove. All right, here we go. Toyota drive time, and of course, it's driven to you by Toyota, the official car and truck of the Buffalo Bills. 9 plays, 73 yards, 5 minutes and 34 seconds. Josh Allen to Ty Johnson for the touchdown. Incredible catch. And then Josh Allen to Keon Coleman for the 2-point conversion. The Bills are up 14 points.
And they've been picking on Riley Moss a little bit here today, Eric.
I'm not sure if they've thrown one ball the whole day at Patrick Surtain's man. They're avoiding him throughout this game, which is a smart decision. He might be the defensive player of the year in all of the NFL. And the Bills there on that last drive, they missed the play to Ray Davis that he got hurt on that could have gone for a big play. They had their dialed-up shot play. They've been running crossing routes all day. So they have the crossing route that breaks back off to Coleman, and Josh missed him on that shot play. When you miss 2 big plays like that, generally a drive is not going to end up at 6 points. But the Bills overcome, roll the dice on 4th and about 1.5, and Josh Allen gets the ball down the field to Ty Johnson for the 24-yard score.
Chris Brown, Eric Wood coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth, Northwest Bank for What's Next. So 3:06 left in the third. Bills up by 2 scores now, 21-7.
Time of possession in this game, the Bills have 30 minutes of time of possession to 11 minutes of the Broncos. They've been able to completely control this game and keep their defense off the field.
And we were talking about how Josh had a chance to run for the first down with his legs on that touchdown pass to Ty Johnson, and then he waited too long because he wanted to make something happen down the field. It's a good thing he did.
Yeah, it paid off. Josh is going to take risks. That's what you get with Josh Allen, and it paid off there. Josh is now up to 151 passing yards in this game. He's 14 for 18 with a touchdown and no interceptions. He's also added 7 carries on the ground for 42 yards.
And as we told you, that was a touchdown pass that moved him past Jim Kelly, the Hall of Famer, for most passing touchdowns in team history in the playoffs. 22. So Tyler Bass going to kick this one off to Marvin Mims and Tremont Smith. And we'll see if the defense can get another 3 and out, as they did on the last possession by Denver. Crowd into it now with their team up by 2 scores. Tyler Bass kicks this up and away. And this one going to go for a touchback, 6 yards deep in the end zone, fielded by Smith. So it'll come out to the 30-yard line for this Denver offense. Let's go down to the sidelines to Sal.
Yeah, guys, in case we didn't tell you earlier, Ray Davis is officially being evaluated for a head injury after that scary hit a little while ago. He's in the locker room still. Also, I'm down here in the sidelines. Micah Hyde, who is out here, of course, with the team. He's getting the defense together. He's giving some high fives, some let's go out there. So he's a big part of what the Bills defense is trying to do right here and right now.
Injury reports brought to you by the Barnes Firm. Injured for help, call 1-800-8-million. 2-back set with Williams and Bidet. Nix under center, receiver to each side on 1st and 10 from the 30. Lil Jordan Humphrey in motion right to left. Here's the snap. Handoff goes to Williams, lowers his head and drives forward. Terrell Bernard on the stop as he gets out to the 33-yard line for a gain of 3.
Bills linebackers have both played well in this game, Bernard and Milano. Milano with a few impact plays in this game. Bernard's been great in coverage. He's made some tackles. That second level of the Bills defense has got to be a strength for them throughout this playoff run.
So a 2nd and 7 coming up here for Denver. 2:38 and counting left in the third. Bills up 21-7. As Bidet, the lone setback here. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Nix under center, play clock down to 6. Here's the snap. Hand off to Bidet, and he's bottled up as he tried to run it right up the gut. He got maybe a half a yard as Austin Johnson made the stop, knifing in there and beating his block. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Bills got a shot to force back-to-back 3 and outs. Mentioned before what the Bills have done after 3 and outs offensively. Both times that the Bills defense had forced 3 and outs in this game, Bills have capitalized for touchdowns.
Crowd getting into it now. 3rd and 6. Nix in the shotgun. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Play clock down to 5. Down to 2. Here's the snap. Flag flies and blows the play dead. It is against Denver.
False start. Offense number 16. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Give Bills Mafia the credit for that one. As the crowd noise got to this offense, Troy Franklin was the one who jumped, the receiver.
Yeah, just a little flinch out there. The rookie playing in his first ever playoff game made the big play early in the game. There, it's costly penalty. You go from 3rd and 6 to 3rd and 11. That's tough on an offense.
So 3rd and 11 here from the Denver 29. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Williams to the left of Nix in the shotgun. Play clock down to 10, and here's the snap. Nix back to pass, has time, fires deep over the middle. It's tipped and incomplete. Hamlin got a hand on it to break up the pass intended for Mims, and the punt unit will come out yet again.
That's a great job forcing another 3 and out, but that's now 4 balls that have been tipped up right in the middle of the defense to where a lot of times those come down for interceptions, but instead this one falls to the turf again. DeMar Hamlin and Bernard both in the area there, and Denver showing a lot of respect to these edge pass rushers for the Bills. A lot of chips on the outside.
Dixon punts it high and away. Shakir fielding it at his 18, jukes the first defender, gets away from another, 25-30, looks to shake another, 35-40, spins off another tackle, and he's down to the 41 as the punter Dixon had to make the stop. Oh, that return charged up the crowd. 23-yard return for Shakir.
He's a weapon with the ball in his hands. His yards after catch have been a big reason why this Bills offense has been so productive this season. Codrington out, he fills in at punt returner, and there he goes and makes a bunch of guys miss on the return and sets them up with good field position. And so now the Bills are going to take over at their own 42, up 21-7. If you can make this a 3-score game here, this one's likely over in Orchard Park.
So you got to believe that Joe Brady's going to use a healthy dose of the run game to kind of control clock, much like he did in the first half, but now with a 2-score lead, all the more reason to do that.
Yeah, and I think they just stick with the game plan they've been working. They've ran the football effectively in the game. They're up to, where are they at? They're up to 172 rushing yards in this game to just 53 for Denver, and then they've really attacked that second level of the Denver defense in the passing game, which has allowed Josh Allen to be so efficient in this game, going 14 for 18. So I think the game script stays the same. You stay balanced so that you're not too predictable in the run game, but I expect to see some Cook on this drive. We got Reggie Gilliam, the fullback, on the field right now, and it seems like in this this kind of like last 4-game stretch, they've utilized Gilliam as a true fullback more and more. Formation. A lot of times, the Bills hadn't run a lot of I formation throughout the season. When Gilliam's been out there, he plays that H-back role, kind of hipped off the tight end, or they're in a shotgun and, he's in the backfield. But it's definitely not this I formation that we've seen the Bills use more and more of. Just kind of an added wrinkle heading into the postseason, another thing that opposing defensive coordinators have to prepare for each week.
As we told you, James Cook went up over 100 yards earlier in the game. He's got 115 on the day and a touchdown run on 21 carries. The last Bills 100-yard rusher in the playoffs, Hall of Famer Thurman Thomas with 158 against Miami in 1995. It's been a minute. Let's go down to the sidelines to Sal.
Yeah, guys, if you watch the replay of that Khalil Shakir return, boy, number 26 in white, Devin Key, was just absolutely shook. And it was a great move by Khalil Shakir. And then, of course, he bounced off a couple of defenders. As much as Brandon Codrington's loss, of course, hurts the team today, he's very good at what he does. I think people forget how good Khalil Shakir was as a punt returner in college, and he's done it here at the NFL level, and the Bills have put him in that position. But, oh, my goodness, what a move he put on to shake number 26, Devin Key.
Yeah, his contact balance is elite. I mean, Justin Sternad, the linebacker, earlier in the game, put a shot on him. All he did was move him over. And Sternad got up, and he's like, what, the guy's still on his feet? He couldn't believe it. I formation look here from the Bills with Allen under center on 1st and 10 from the Bills 41. There's the snap, pitch play to the left. Cook and DJ Jones wrapped him up as he beat Connor McGovern at the line of scrimmage to make the play. Only a yard on the carry as we're up under a minute left in the third here with the Bills up 21-7.
It's a nice play by DJ Jones, their nose guard, one of the better true A-gap defenders in the NFL. A lot of teams get into this nickel-type defenses, you need a strong inside presence, and that's what he's provided for Denver this season.
Coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth, Northwest Bank for what's next. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Ty Johnson flared out to the left in the backfield. Allen in the shotgun with 6 on the play clock, 2nd and 9. Here's the snap. Going to run a tunnel screen, this one to Cooper, and they're all over that one. DJ Jones getting all the way out to the flat to make the tackle. Good hustle play by the nose tackle.
Right on cue after I bragged on him after the last play, then he runs out and makes that play, and then he's going to walk slowly off to the sideline for a much-deserved break after making those 2 tackles. This one's going to take us to the end of the third quarter.
So the third quarter will wind down, and it's time to make the switch to the fourth quarter. Brought to you by Northwest Bank, helping you reach your goals with real-life solutions and advice. Go to northwest.com, Northwest Bank, for what's next. 21-7 Buffalo. This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
Hey football fans, it's Patrick Peterson, former 3-time All-Pro NFL cornerback, and now the new host of First and Pod, the podcast that breaks down every game, every week, with new episodes dropping every Monday and Friday mornings. Plus, I'll be highlighting key matchups for DBs around the league on Patrick's Corner. Be sure to subscribe to First and Pod on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Shop the Home Depot's biggest bath event of the year and get up to 40% off select online vanities. Plus, get it delivered for free. Whether you're going for trendy and modern or cozy and timeless, there's a vanity that will perfectly complement your style. Get up to 40% off select online vanities only at HomeDepot.com. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Now's the time to shop limited time doorbuster deals during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Little Giant King Combo 6-foot ladder. Was $199, now $149. Plus, save $100 on a DeWalt XR 20-volt Power Stack 5 amp-hour battery. Was $199, now $99. Get these can't-miss deals now before they're gone. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Doorbusters valid 1/13 through 1/15. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
This is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
You guys mentioned Matt Milano having a nice game today, and he certainly has. His parents, Mike and Janet, in town, they would go to every game. And, of course, Matt got hurt, and they missed a bunch of games because they weren't coming up while Matt wasn't playing. Well, I had a chance to meet with them last night, and they're so happy to be back in Buffalo and watch their son play here today once again. They're sitting right in the stands right behind the Buffalo Bills bench. That's a Sideline Report brought to you by Richmond Bona Personal Injury Attorneys. When the unexpected happens, expect Richmond Bona.
Here at the start of the fourth quarter, big 3rd and 6 for Buffalo. Ty Johnson flared out to the left. Bunch formation on the left as well. Kincaid on the right. And now late motion from Hollins. Here's the snap. Allen back to pass, has time, and he's got Curtis Samuel wide open at the 33. Cuts it back inside at the 20. Puts on the Jets. Gets away. 5. Touchdown! Curtis Samuel, the Brooklyn native, goes all the way. 55 yards to pay dirt.
We mentioned that Josh hasn't gone at Patrick Surtain the whole day, and he decides to at the start of the fourth quarter. Curtis Samuel coming across the formation from left to right on a crossing route. He's man-to-man against Patrick Surtain. He gets the separation, and Curtis Samuel, when he gets the ball in his hands, he can make you pay with his speed and his quickness, and he does just that and gets in for the score.
And he put the brakes on and cut it back and got there in a hurry. The Bills are lined up for the Catholic Health extra point. Catholic Health, the right way to care. Here's a snap, hold down, kick on the way, and it is good. 14:49 left in this one, and the Bills have blown it open. It's 28-7 Buffalo. This is Buffalo Bills football.
Captain Morgan, the official spiced rum of the NFL. Every NFL season creates new legends, born on and off the field. And when you and your crew follow the captain, any story can become legendary. Visit followthecaptain.com to begin your adventure. Please drink responsibly. Captain Morgan Original Spice Rum, 35% alcohol by volume. Captain Morgan Rum Company, New York, New York.
How do you spot the all-new Nissan Rogue Rock Creek? Here's a hint. It's got all-terrain tires, a tubular roof rack you can't miss, and it's tough inside and out with lava red detailing. You'll also find it in its natural habitat, climbing mountains, attacking rugged trails, and never backing down from any adventure. The first ever Nissan Rogue Rock Creek.
Intelligent all-wheel drive cannot prevent collisions or provide enhanced traction in all conditions. Always monitor traffic and weather conditions. Always secure cargo. Heavy loading of the vehicle with cargo, especially on the roof, will affect the handling and stability of the vehicle.
Pros trust the Home Depot for heavy-duty storage solutions for any job site or garage. Right now, get up to 25% off select online storage and organization. Impact and water-resistant totes and shelving built to hold up to 2,500 pounds. Storage systems have space for all your tools and protect them in the garage, on the job site, and everywhere in between. Save time and maximize efficiency with adjustable shelving customized to your business needs. Shop and save on pro-grade storage at the Home Depot. How pros get more done.
Did you know that a sloth can hold its breath for longer than a dolphin? Here's another fact. You can listen to the radio on your smart speaker. Give it a try. Just ask your smart speaker to play your favorite station.
Make 2025 the year you get started on your next success with the University of Maryland Global Campus. An accredited state university, UMGC is a school for real life, helping working adults like you learn the skills you need for the career you want. Choose from more than 135 degrees and certificates in career-relevant fields and earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning and life and work experience. Or transfer up to 12 credits toward a master's. We offer scholarships, affordable tuition, and online and hybrid classes, all with the support you need from your first day to graduation day and beyond. Get a head start on your goals in the new year. Now is the perfect time to take the next step in your life in education. Apply to UMGC by February 12th and get your application fee waived. Combined with affordable tuition, scholarships, and financial resources, your degree is more attainable than ever before. Learn more at umgc.edu. That's umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
WGR.
Josh Allen to Curtis Samuel. Some Bills fans have been waiting to see for quite a while this year. Samuel's battled some injuries, but he comes up big for the 55-yard touchdown catch and run after a Toyota drive time of just 3 plays, 59 yards, and that was 1 minute and 17 seconds off the clock, driven to you by Toyota, the official car and truck of the Buffalo Bills. And guys, I have to report to you that Ray Davis does officially have a concussion. He is ruled out for the rest of this game. You got to hope that he's back in time for next week, but he'll go through the protocol.
Injury reports are brought to you by the Barnes Firm. Injured for help, call 1-800-8-million. That's just the second touchdown of the season for Samuel. His other one came against Kansas City. Maybe he only scores in big games. Here's the kickoff by Bass. It's a line drive. It lands in the landing zone. Scooped up there by Smith. Going to get it out to the 25 where he's swallowed up by a host of tacklers. Dorian Williams was there first.
Besides that fake punt that the Bills gave up earlier in the first half, this Bills special teams has been a win today. One of the strengths of this Broncos team has been their special teams throughout the year, and the Bills have outplayed them today on special teams. Denver had a missed field goal, and consistently the Bills have had better starting field position because of their special teams today.
14:43 left in this one. Bills up 28-7. Broncos going to start at their own 25, 1st and 10. Javonte Williams to the left of Nixon, the shotgun in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And now Javonte Williams with some motion in the backfield and returns to his original spot. Play clock down to 8. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Has time. Pumps. Now steps up in the pocket. Going to run. Gets away from Rousseau. Has a first down. Still on his feet. And gets tripped up at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 18 on the play and a first down for Denver.
Looked like that was going to be a sack from Daquan Jones in the backfield. Nick shows off some great elusiveness there to get up the field to make the Bills pay.
Back on the ball and in the shotgun here. Williams to his left. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Delayed blitz coming. Fires over the middle. It's complete to Sutton. And he's got another first down into Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 11. There's 16 on the play, and a first down. Coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Northwest Bank for what's next. Nick's back in the shotgun here on 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 44. Takes the snap. Has time. Fires out to the right sideline, and it's complete there to Franklin. He's right at the first down marker. Tackled by Benford, but it's a gain of 11, and they'll move the sticks again. Denver trying to go in the hurry up here, knowing they're down 3 scores.
Yeah, Bill's giving a lot of cushion on the outside, playing bend but don't break, but they're giving up way too much in these chunk plays.
Nick's in the shotgun here again. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Back to pass, pumps, and now going to take off and run again. And he's got another first down, slides at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 12.
Bo Nix could be up to 44 rushing yards in the game. He's got just 126 passing yards today, but he's been able to make the Bills pay, especially on this drive on the ground.
Under 13 minutes to play. Nix under center. And we have a timeout called, and it's by Buffalo because, once again, there was a substitution issue. This team timeout brought to you by Kaleida Health, the official health care provider of the Buffalo Bills.
They were trying to sub out their defensive line, and Jordan Phillips was late coming on the field, and Bo Nix was about to quick snap him. And so Sean McDermott elects to use one of his timeouts, 12:51 remaining. Broncos still have all 3 of their timeouts. The Bills with 2 in this one, and Bills have still doubled up the Broncos' time of possession in this one, completely controlling the clock.
You referenced how they're playing bend but don't break and a little soft defensively, trying to keep everything in front of them. You don't want to make it too easy and let them score too quickly, though. I mean, we got 13 minutes. There's a lot of time left.
Exactly. And that's sometimes where you get a little passive defensively, trying not to give up a big play, but then you can just as easily give up chunk plays with underneath routes that then get up the field.
So a 1st and 10 situation here for Denver, down 28-7 with 12:51 left at the Buffalo 22. Full house backfield here with McLaughlin, Bidet, and Burton. Nix in the shotgun, takes his snap, standing in the pocket, throws it out in the flat to Mims, and he is dropped by Benford at the 26-yard line. That's going to go for a loss of 4. That didn't work at all.
It's a nice play by Benford on the outside. He's unblocked. That's not a sound scheme out there. You're trying to set up a wide receiver screen. You don't have enough blockers out there on the edge.
Javonte Williams back into the game here with 12:24 and counting. 2nd and 13 here for Denver. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. And now Williams going to flare out to the left for an empty set with Nix in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Under pressure from Miller. Gets away. Fires it down the right sideline, and it's incomplete. Intended for Vele. Taron Johnson in coverage. So give Von Miller the credit for the quarterback pressure.
Yeah, he beat the right tackle, Mike McGlinchey, former first-rounder for the 49ers, and he beats him on a spin move, and it's just a 3-man rush on the Bills. That's a heck of a pass rush by him. Milano was the 4th rusher, but he's in a spot. The Bills are done seeing Bo Nix be able to scramble up the field and hurt him, so they're going to go with more 3-down line sets. Matt Milano with a spy technique.
Crowd into it again here on 3rd and 13. Play clock down to 5. Nix making a check at the line. Play clock down to 2. He's going to have to burn a timeout. This team timeout brought to you by Kaleida Health. Health lives here. 3rd and 13 situation here, Eric. It's obviously go for it on 4th down 3 scores. So try to get half of it back here, make it 4th and manageable. What do you think?
Exactly, and that's why I don't want the Bills to play in too much bail technique here and just let them get 6 or 7 yards. Don't make it an easier 4th down attempt. Stay aggressive here, and in these obvious pass rush situations here, they got to be aware of Bo Nix being able to scramble, but with a 3-man rush and Milano likely in a spy technique, I'd like to see one of those edge guys, Rousseau or Von Miller, be able to make an impact, get him on the move, and then allow Milano to trigger from the quarterback spy. And Matt Milano's been lining up right around the defensive tackle position on each play, and then he's shadowing Nix.
3 receivers to the right, tight end to the left. McLaughlin in the backfield to the left of Nix in the shotgun on 3rd and 13. Back to pass, pressure coming, has to get rid of it. It's complete to Sutton at the 20, runs through a hole, set up by a block. He's going to be a few yards short of the 1st down, dropped at the 15-yard line. Taron Johnson and Bernard combine on the stop, but it's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Yeah, Von Miller starting to create some consistent pressure out there on the edge.
So here we go, 4th and 3 with 11:40 left. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Fakes the handoff, roll out, Gets the completion to McLaughlin, but he's stopped short of the first down as Cam Lewis knocked him out of bounds short of the marker. Lewis shaken up on the play. He's pointing to his head, and the medical staff is out there quickly as he's down on his back on the Denver sideline. So a turnover on downs, 28-7 Buffalo, and they'll have the football here with 11:32 left. This is Buffalo Bills football.
Order for Jennifer C.
Is this my double shot, double cream, double froth, double pump, double whip, double sleeve?
Yeah. Can you handle that much caffeine?
Did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Oh, really? That's great.
Seriously, did you know Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year?
Yeah, you just said that.
Did you say I just said that?
Yeah, I'm cutting you off.
I can't have any more? Why not?
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Now's the time to shop limited-time doorbuster deals during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Little Giant King Combo 6-foot ladder. Was $199, now $149. Plus, save $100 on a DeWalt XR 20-volt Power Stack 5-amp-hour battery. Was $199, now $99. Get these can't-miss deals now before they're gone. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Doorbusters valid 1/13 through 1/15. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Shop the Home Depot's biggest bath event of the year and get up to 40% off select online vanities. Plus, get it delivered for free. Whether you're going for trendy and modern or cozy and timeless, there's a vanity that will perfectly complement your style. Get up to 40% off select online vanities only at HomeDepot.com. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
WGR.
Back at Highmark Stadium, Chris Brown, Eric Wood coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Northwest Bank for what's next. 28-7 Buffalo, 11:32 left. And when Buffalo has the football in the fourth quarter, you're going to hear Mr. Brightside, and the crowd went nuts when they started playing it. It's become tradition here when the Bills are ahead in the fourth quarter, and they are that. Up 3 scores after that great play by Cam Lewis out in the flat as he knocked McLaughlin out of bounds before the first down marker to force the turnover on downs. Lewis shaken up on the play, but able to run off under his own power. He's in the medical tent now. When we get an update from Sal, we'll pass it along. Allen under center here on 1st and 10 from the 14. Johnson the lone setback, fakes the handoff, back to pass, looking deep, under pressure, now has to roll away, gonna tuck it and run, and slides at the 18-yard line for a gain of 4. Jonathan Cooper provided the quarterback pressure.
Everyone expects the Bills to run the ball in this situation, try and milk the rest of this clock. Josh alerts the play at the line of scrimmage, checks to a play action. He had Matt Collins in the flat early, elects to try and find a bigger shot down the field, and ultimately just gets up the field for a gain of 4.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 6 as we're up under 11 minutes and counting left in this one. Bills up 28-7. I formation here with Gilliam and Johnson. Allen under center, late motion from Samuel, pitch play to the left to Johnson, and he's got the edge on a nice block by Gilliam, and he's out near the first down marker. There was a pile up at the line of scrimmage. Osiris Torrance and Spencer Brown slow to get up. Justin Sternard on the tackle for Denver. Let's go down the sidelines to Sal.
Yeah, guys, good news for Cam Lewis. He had a head evaluation. He is cleared to return.
Injury reports brought to you by the Barnes Firm. Injured for help, call 1-800-8-million. Alec Anderson checking into the game here as it's going to be 3rd and 1. So Bills going with a jumbo formation. Allen under center. Play clock down to 4. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, throws it underneath, and another great catch by Ty Johnson. Boy, he is an accomplished receiver for a running back. He has made some unbelievable receptions. I'm thinking about the Detroit catch down the field on a busted play, the touchdown here today, and that one was not easy either. First down, Buffalo.
He's a weapon for this Bills offense. They really rely on him. 3rd downs, and that one was full extension. Really just got one hand on it, reels it into his body. He's played a great role for this Bills team this year.
Gain of 7 on the play, so a fresh set of downs at the Buffalo 25. One receiver right, one to the left. 2 tight ends set here. Here's the snap. It's a pitch to Johnson, who tries to cut it back all the way against the grain. Not the best decision. Zach Allen wraps him up as he doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to go for a loss of 1.
Yeah, Broncos had that one sniffed out. There was heavy penetration on the play by Malcolm Roach on the left side of the Bills offense. Forced him to cut that back where you don't have any blockers there on the backside of a pitch play.
Johnson going to stay in the game, and he'll be the lone setback. But Allen in the shotgun. And 3 receivers to the left. The tight end Kincaid on the right here. Play clock down to 6 on 2nd and 11. Going to try to run the tunnel screen to Shakir. Spins away from one tackler, gets away from another, and makes something out of nothing again. Out to the 30 for a gain of 6. That should have been a tackle for a loss.
That's Khalil's 6th catch of the game. He's held the punt return duties. He's had a nice game here today against the Broncos.
Cody Barton on the tackle, the linebacker. So it's a 3rd and 4 situation. Clock continues to run as we're up under 8:20 left. Bills up 28-7. And facing this 3rd and 4 at their own 31.
Bills 6 for 11 on 3rd down here today, but they're also 2 for 2 on 4th down when they have been stopped.
They break the huddle late. 9 seconds on the play clock. It's already down to 5. And Allen trying to hurry it up now. Play clock down to 1. He takes the snap. Back to pass. Blitz coming. Fires it down the left sideline. He's got Kincaid over the shoulder, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. A 35-yard pass play. Are you kidding me on that one?
Josh is a little nervous that this might not have been sustained through the ground, and so he's going to get up and get the Bills right on the line as we get to see the replay. It looked like that ball hit the ground, but the Bills snapped the ball, no challenge.
Handoff to Johnson, goes over the left side and for 8 yards. And that was a smart move because the ball did make contact with the ground. Whether it moved enough to be declared an incomplete pass, who knows?
What a heads-up play by Josh to rally the troops down the field. Likely Joe Brady in his headset telling him, get the guys on the line, get a play run immediately. So Josh is running down the field, barking out the play call so they can get right on the line of scrimmage and run the football, and they pick up 8.
MVP chants going up from the crowd here. 2nd and 2, Cook into the game at the Denver 26. Handoff to Cook, cuts it back against the grain. He's got the first down as he's 2 yards past the marker for a gain of 4. Down to the 22-yard line. Cody Barton on the stop.
6 minutes and 40 seconds and counting left in this one. The Bills just continuing to churn out this clock. They've sustained drives well here today. No urgency by this Bills offense. 20 seconds left on the play clock, and they're not moving.
And we should probably mention, the Denver Broncos have the number 3 run defense in football, and they have not looked like it today. The Bills have run it right down their throat all afternoon and controlled the clock and the time of possession. 1st and 10 at the 22. Allen under center. Going to throw a fade ball to Keon Coleman, who tried to jump to make the catch and was impeded by Riley Moss. The fans over there wanted a flag that saw that angle from the reverse side. Nothing doing. It's incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 with 6:05 left.
That was a designed run play, but Josh just takes a shot down the sideline to Coleman.
I mean, he armbarred him.
Yeah, and Moss just at the very last second gets his head turned, and maybe that's why. But, I mean, he's got both of his arms tied up, or else Keon Coleman's going to come down with that contested catch. That's a bad break for the Bills.
Play clock down to 5. They're going to have to burn a timeout here. Gets the snap off, or did they call timeout? Sean called timeout before that because the play clock wound down quickly. This team timeout brought to you by Kaleida Health. Oshai Children's Hospital helps get kids back to being kids. So as I was saying, Eric, the run game has been a force today. They've got 193 yards on the ground against the number 3 run defense in football.
Buffalo. 30-second timeout.
Yeah, in this Broncos defense, 3rd in the NFL in scoring, only giving up 18 points a game. The Bills sitting here with 28 right now, and it took a minute for this Bills offense to really, get going. They got a field goal on their first drive, touchdown on the second drive, but in the first half, they only had 3 possessions. That's rare. Generally, you have 5 to 6 possessions per half. There was only 3 possessions for the Bills in the first half. The CBS is showing the Broncos sidelines, Sean Payton getting in the ear of his defensive coordinator, Vance Joseph, on the sideline.
We thought that the tight ends would be a big part of the passing game today, Eric, in the middle of the field. Who knew they'd go down the sideline for a deep shot, too, but 5 for 87 for those 2 guys.
Yeah, productive day from the tight ends. And when you play a defense like Denver, you're really attacking matchups. You don't want to go at Surtain too much, and so you find the weakness in the defense. And we said before the game that's likely these linebackers in the pass game, and they have exploited them.
Coleman in the backfield, and now he's going to motion out to the right side to join Knox and Gilliam on the right. 1 receiver left. Ty Johnson in the backfield with Allen in the shotgun here on 2nd and 10 from the 22. Denver showing blitz, and they bring it. Allen gets rid of it. Complete over the middle to Mac Hollins, who's down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. And there's a flag on the play. And this might be on Surtain as the Bills are in the Relax red zone. Relax, we got this.
The Bills did not have enough blockers in the play. Free rusher coming off the edge. Josh beats him with the throw. Goes to Mac Hollins, who's one-on-one against Surtain. Takes a big shot for Benito.
Conduct. Taunting. Offense number 13.
They're going to call Hollins for taunting.
Still 1st down.
I don't know about that call. Surtain had a hold of his leg. Mac Hollins is trying to get up and celebrate after the catch, and then as he's trying to get up, he can't get up because Surtain's got his leg, and he kind of kicks at him to get it off, but they're going to get Mac Hollins on the flag on this play. Not a huge deal. Backs him up, though. We got 5 minutes and 56 seconds left in the game. Josh Allen after the play looking at his pointer finger. I'm not sure. He took some contact on that one. Benito had a nice shot on him in the pocket after coming free.
Yeah, kind of a weak taunting call. I mean, we're not going to know what was said down there on the field, but that's the 2nd time Surtain got beat today. As we're coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Northwest Bank for what's next.
Mac Hollins had his foot held up, and, Mac Hollins is sensitive about those feet.
Alec Anderson into the game for the jumbo formation, and now a timeout's called by Denver. This team timeout brought to you by Kaleida Health. Oshai Children's Hospital is for our community's moms, kids, and babies. Let's go down the sidelines to Sal.
Yeah, guys, a couple things about that play, and you're right. I mean, I didn't see anything Mac Hollins did to cause it, but Surtain clearly grabbed his foot and pulled on him. I thought that was going to be the penalty, but in a weird way, it kind of does actually help the Bills because it actually takes a little more time off the clock if they take a few more plays here because it is still a 1st down. Remember, he got the 1st down. The penalty was called after the play, dead ball foul. So they'll move it back. It's still a 1st down. So now the Bills can run more clock. You'd love to have it at the 2-3 yard line, but they actually have an opportunity to run a good minute and a half, 2 minutes off the clock here.
And after we got a chance to see a different angle on the CBS monitor, Mac Hollins shoved Surtain's helmet with his hand on his way back to his feet.
But they didn't throw the flag immediately there.
No.
It was then the stomp afterwards when he was trying to get him off of his foot.
Yeah.
I think they were going to let 1 slide there, and they weren't going to let 2 slide.
So it's a 1st and 10 situation at the Denver 18 for Buffalo. Alec Anderson in for the jumbo formation. Cook the lone setback. Allen under center. Motion here from Hollins left to right. Handoff goes to Cook. A flag flies, and he goes up the middle down to the 15 for a gain of 3. We'll see if this is coming back.
Illegal shift. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 1st down.
A lot of pre-snap penalties today, Eric. That's going to have to get cleaned up next week.
Absolutely. You play a Baltimore team next week if the Bills are able to hold on to this one. And, yeah, you can't be backing yourself up over and over like the Bills have. 7th penalty on the day for Buffalo. Just 3 for Denver.
Number 7-0 report tells it.
So now it's a 1st and 15 at the 23 as the Bills have gone in reverse on each of the last 2 plays with penalties. Allen under center here. Receiver to the right. Bunch formation on the left. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Pass rusher coming. Allen gets hit in the head. by Nick Bonito on the pass rush as the throw goes incomplete, intended for Hollins. Hit him right across the back of the helmet with an arm bar.
There's been a lot of high shots on Josh Allen in the pocket, and they've really let him play. This is a play here that you're going to see that. I mean, it was helmet to helmet plus an arm bar. I mean, that gets called 9 times out of 10 in the NFL. I mean, Bills have had a lot of things go right their way today, but the penalties have not been in their favor.
So a 2nd and 15 here. Play clock down to 5. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Allen going to hand it off to Ty Johnson through a hole, driving his legs, and still on his feet, down to the 17.5-yard line. And Denver will burn a timeout here. PJ Locke on the stop. This team timeout brought to you by Kaleida Health and the Patricia Allen Fund for the most critical moments. Give today.
So now Denver has no timeouts left. They're just trying to prolong this as much as they can. The 3rd down coming up for the Bills. They just want to try and get as much time as they can on the clock to try and get back in this one, down 3 scores, and likely out of reach.
So whether it's a field goal or they can finish the drive in the end zone, the Bills will go up and over 30 points for the 13th time this season. Denver, despite being top 5 in points allowed, has given up 30 points or more 4 times this season. They're 1-3 in those games.
Yeah, the Bills also have 459 yards of offense today. Denver on the season only giving up 317.
Ty Johnson in the backfield to the left of Allen here on this 3rd and 9 with 5:23 left. Bills up 28-7. Here's the snap. Handoff goes to Johnson, going to try to get the right corner, and he's going to come up short. Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Riley Moss forced him over the sideline. So it's going to be 4th and 7. And Allen comes to the sideline. Are they going to keep the offense on the field, or are they going to bring the field goal unit out?
I think they're going to take this one all the way down as much as they can, call timeout, and then figure out what they want to do on this one. 4th and 7 would be aggressive. I'm not sure that Sean McDermott's going to roll the dice there. I'd expect to see the field goal unit come out on the field.
So the play clock running down 5, and they're going to take it down to 1 and then call a timeout here.
And final timeout, Buffalo.
This team timeout brought to you by Kaleida Health, the official healthcare provider of the Buffalo Bills. So 4:41 left, and Bass is going to line up for a field goal attempt as the field goal unit comes on. And the field goal attempt will be brought to you by Univera Healthcare right here for Western New York teams on and off the field.
Bills currently sitting at 200 rushing yards in this game. It's completely controlled the clock and neutralized this Denver pass rush. They got home to Josh twice. One was a pure coverage sack. And so now Tyler Bass got a shot to make this one a 24-point game.
It's a 34-yard attempt from the right hash. Snap by Ferguson, hold by Martin, kick by Bass is up, and it is good. 4:37 left, and the Bills are up and over the 30-point mark for the 13th time this season. 31-7 they lead, as this one has quickly turned into a runaway in the second half.
That was the Bills' 5th drive of the game that's gone over 5 minutes. I mean, they've been able to keep their defense on the sideline for a lot of this game, and Denver jumps up to an early 7-0 lead with the bomb to Franklin early, and the Bills rattle off 31 unanswered points and haven't forced a turnover. Now, they did have the turnover on downs on the last one, but generally when you see a team score 31 unanswered, you're getting very short fields. There's turnovers involved, maybe even a defensive or special teams touchdown. Instead, the Bills have just churned out yards throughout this game.
Yeah, if we look at the possession chart here, I mean, the Bills, 12 plays, 59 yards, 13 plays, 86, 11 for 44, 8 for 55, 9 for 68, 3 for 59. I mean, it's just... Let's go down the sidelines to Sal.
Yeah, guys, it was a Toyota drive time of 14 plays, a much-needed 14 plays for the Bills, and 6:55 off the clock. That was huge as well. 70 yards is where they took it, and that was all driven to you by Toyota, the official car and truck of the Buffalo Bills. Well, you guys asked me really early on in the game how the fans were reacting, if it was nervous anticipation, how they felt about this game. I would say early on, a lot of nervousness. Of course, you lose, your season is over. I will tell you, though, as this game went on, you could sense the confidence coming from the fans, especially after the Bills tied it, took the lead, and then really controlled this second half.
We're getting a look from a CBS camera of a mangled thumbnail on Josh's throwing hand. The top half is basically sheared off, and they're treating it now. I don't need to describe it anymore. It didn't look pretty. But he's fine. He's no worse for wear. But
you get out of this game,
he's going to have an ugly-looking thumb.
Yeah, you get out of this game, and that's the only nick on Josh Allen. You likely take it. But, yeah, the top of that fingernail's kind of ripped off and a little bit of blood out there. It's going to be sore in the morning, but he'll be all right.
So Tyler Bass set to kick this one off to Denver. Mims and Smith back for the Broncos. 4:37 left in the game, and the Bills up 31-7.
It's been a pretty familiar game script for this season for the Bills. It's kind of tight early. The defense takes a second to settle in, and then as soon as they do, boom, here comes the Bills in waves to the answer of 31 unanswered points.
And this is a top 5 Denver defense that had nothing to say about it. I mean, they were just powerless against Buffalo's offense here today. It was tight for a little while, but once they broke through, the floodgates opened, and that's why we stand where we do now with the Bills up 24.
The Bills have 461 yards of offense here today. They've been efficient throughout.
So Denver's offense comes out. Javonte Williams will be in the backfield here on the 1st and 10 from the 30.
This is pin your ears back time. Bill's going to run that same look they ran on the last drive with Matt Milano likely in a spot, Ed Oliver, Greg Rousseau, and Von Miller as the down lineman.
It's their turbo package with Nix in the shotgun. Here's the snap. 3-step drop, looking out in the right flat, completes it to Javonte Williams at the 30. And he's tackled by Taron Johnson at the 37-yard line is where they mark him. Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Clock will run.
I have no idea how they didn't call a hold there on Greg Rousseau, who beat Bowles, the left tackle for Denver, inside. The referee's not called much.
Nix in the shotgun. Clock keeps running as we approach 4 minutes. Fires underneath over the middle for Vele, and he dropped the football. Incomplete. Milano was in coverage, but now it's 3rd and 3. 4:09 left. Chris Brown, Eric Wood coming to you live from the Northwest Bank broadcast booth. Northwest Bank for What's Next. And the crowd getting into it here on a 3rd and 3.
And a lot of the Bills fans have filed out into the parking lot, understanding that this one is in check at this point.
Nix in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Williams in the backfield to the left of Nix. Bill showing blitz. And they send extra. He's back to pass. He has time. Still looking. And here comes Greg Rousseau, who drops him in a heartbeat. Nix thought he had time, and all of a sudden, he didn't. It's a loss of 15 on the play.
He underestimated Greg Rousseau's wingspan. He thought he was going to be able to get away from him, and he stretched out that arm and was able to wrap him up, give an assist to Matt Milano, who, when Bo Nix went to scramble, rallied outside the pocket, forced him back in, which allowed Rousseau to get the sack.
He's like Plastic Man out there. Here's Nix in the shotgun on 4th and 18. Play clock down to 6. 5. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Von Miller coming. He throws down the left side. And is it picked off by DeMar Hamlin? They're going to say he's got it. It's an INT for DeMar. He came really close to making contact with the turf, but we'll take it. Hamlin takes off his helmet and his skull cap, and he's appealing to the crowd. What'd you think of that one, everybody? And jumps into the stands with a Buffalo bounce.
Bills had the best turnover margin in all of the NFL. Their offense did not turn the ball over here to this point at all today. They finally forced one. Bo Nix had put the ball in harm's way a number of times here today, and finally the Bills defense makes him pay with the pick. We're getting to see the replay, and it's close. We didn't get a great view of it on the previous angle. We're getting another angle of it here. I think this one hit the turf.
Yeah, that's why I was hesitant to call it an INT. You'll see if it's under review. Josh's day is done either way. Finishes 19 of 24 for 253 yards and 2 touchdowns. 7 rushes for 42 yards as they're reviewing the INT. Mitchell Trubisky, if the offense does take over, will come out at quarterback for Buffalo.
After review, the ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. First down, Buffalo at the 23-yard line.
So it actually turns out to work a lot better for the Bills. DeMar Hamlin isn't happy. He's actually shocked it's not an INT. His mouth is hanging open on the bench. But because it's a turnover on downs, they go back to the original line of scrimmage, and the Bills offense will have it at the Denver 23-yard line instead of out near midfield.
And Von Miller created the pressure on that last play. And so, early on we were very critical of the pass rush. It's come alive in this second half, especially as they've gotten him into these obvious pass situations.
So Mitchell Trubisky, who went 19 of 26 for 79 yards last week and a touchdown pass, is in at quarterback for Buffalo. He's going to hand it off to Ty Johnson, who cuts it back through a hole, and he's wrapped up by Zach Allen, but not before he gains 8 yards on the carry as the Bills are in the Relax red zone. Relax, we got this.
Yeah, at this point, the Bills have put Denver into submission. Not a whole lot of energy there from this Broncos defense. They were excellent here throughout the season, but they were up against a tough test today with this Buffalo offense that was second in the league in scoring, and the Bills have made them pay throughout the day. Josh Allen finishes the day 20 of 26. That's an efficient day for Josh.
2nd and 2 here for Buffalo. Play clock already down to 7. Trubisky under center. Johnson the lone setback. There's the snap. It's another handoff. Johnson working his way through traffic and finds his way to the first down marker and more. He's down to the 10. It'll be 1st and goal, Buffalo. They are just grinding out yards here on the ground. They are now up over 200 on the day as that one went for 5. The Bills have 213 yards rushing against the number 3 run defense in football.
That's a dominant day. That's truly a dominant day. We talked about throughout the week this is going to be strength versus strength. This Denver defense, their front 4 against the Bills offensive line. I'd say the Bills offensive line won this matchup.
Bills up 31-7, and they're in a 1st and goal situation at the 2-minute warning on the Buffalo Bills radio network.
Hey football fans, it's Patrick Peterson, former 3-time All-Pro NFL cornerback, and now the new host of First and Pod, the podcast that breaks down every game, every week, with new episodes dropping every Monday and Friday mornings. Plus, I'll be highlighting key matchups for DBs around the league on Patrick's Corner. Be sure to subscribe to First and Pod on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback, I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen Report.
At Poet, we are proud to support rural communities and grow local economies across the heartland. Proud to create new market opportunities for farmers. Proud to process local grain at our bioprocessing facilities. Every day, Poet is partnering with family farms to create innovative bioproducts that are changing the world, ensuring that rural farm families can continue to do what they love for generations to come. Learn more at poet.com.
Now's the time to shop limited time doorbuster deals during Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Save $50 on a Little Giant King Combo 6-foot ladder. Was $199, now $149. Plus, save $100 on a DeWalt XR 20-volt Power Stack 5 amp-hour battery. Was $199, now $99. Get these can't-miss deals now before they're gone. Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Doorbusters valid 113 through 115. Selection varies by location while supplies last.
Is the Buffalo Bills Radio Network.
We're just talking about it in the break, so let's just say it. The